What up, world? It's Mac. Tell me something slick and make it stick. We are back, baby, again for another exciting episode of the Purple Panties Podcast. Don't act like y'all don't see the upgrades we done made around here, man.
I was trying to figure out why the panties was purple.
This is the Purple. this is the Purple Panties Podcast. What we do. Oh shit, y'all. We got a show tonight. We got a lot to chit-chat about, a lot of tomfoolery. I can't wait to get started, but I'm gonna let America's favorite teacher give us the weekend review.
I'm not gonna put all my personal business out there, but it's been a week.
Okay.
These kids tried it. These kids are trying it.
Okay.
But praise report. I don't say praise report, but happy report.
Yes.
I am the junior class co-sponsor.
Okay.
And we have pep rally today. Baby, we won because of me. It's a video circulating around the school of me winning that thing. And I was doing high kicks. I was really a ridiculous human today, Mac. I'm not going to hold you. Like, my kids were like, this lady crazy. Yes, I am. Yes, I am.
Okay, so when can we get footage of this?
I told the kids, I sent a message out to the kids. I said, if y'all have a video of me doing it, send it to me. Because several of the kids came, Miss Ghostin, look at yourself. Oh my God. Oh, you girl. Why are you like this? And I was like, send it to me. So
all right. Well, when you get it, we're gonna air it on next week's episode if you get it within time.
I was supposed to dance too.
Oh, really?
I'm gonna do They had me doing the cheerleaders. So basically, the cheerleaders had to pick their favorite teacher and teach their favorite teacher at 8 count. And then the teacher was supposed to do the 8 count. But basically, what happened, we didn't end up doing it today. We're going to have another pep rally in 2 weeks for homecoming. But basically, what happened was they ran out of time, so we couldn't do it.
Oh.
So today was fun.
So that was a good day. Ain't no more issues with students putting their hands on you, right? What the man?
I can either confirm or deny.
Oh God.
It's above me at this point. Seriously. So that's why I said it.
All right.
And you speak on it no more.
Yeah, that's okay. That's saying a lot without saying anything. Got it. All right. Did we get croissants? Did we get mushroom tea? What did my guy bring?
Let me tell
Chick-fil-A?
you about Mr. Berry. Let me tell you, Mr. Berry got a chant. The whole school was chanting, Berry, 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 Berry.
Yeah.
I've never seen that happen before. The whole school started chanting for him.
Yes.
At the pep rally. So what is that?
Yes. They all know Barry got the sauce. Jizzle, I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you, man. You and Mr. Barry, man. I'm telling you.
Me and Mr. Barry did a chest bump because we co-sponsored together the junior class.
Okay.
We was like,
okay.
The kids were like, she crazy.
Started off as a damn chest bump. Okay.
You know what? I ain't telling you nothing else, man.
Just saying, I'm pulling for Barry. He has my support. I publicly back him, so there's nothing surprising about me supporting Mr. Barry. I'm all for him. Jizzle, that is dope. I got it, man. All right, y'all. Well, listen, as the people come in, we got a topic today: social media oversharing, TMI or authenticity. Oh, I got a lot to say with the tomfoolery been going on the last 48 hours. Well, Jizzle, let me get ready to kick this off. So, damn, before I get going, I got a lot to say, and I'm trying to comport myself and get all of this out so I can remain articulate. All right, y'all, I don't know. This title came out before this whole Shannon Sharpe sex tape thing. This sex tape audio. First of all, I'm calling cap on that shit, okay? Ain't no way in the world. I have been a content creator in media. I have owned my media business since 2020, I have never threw a phone on a bed and it went live. That was cap. The fact that the audio was too damn clear was cap. You got to go through about 4 or 5 prompts before IG Live will allow you to even go live. And they're going to ask you, are you sure you want to do this? That's how they roll. They got to get confirmation so people don't be doing random shit like this clown. All right. So I call Cap, but here's my problem. You got the dude they affectionately refer to as Unc, acting like a nephew, man. And my issue is that when you got grown men almost 60 years old, sitting up here making this making this thing about, oh, well, I get it in, I get it popping, I'm this, and you bragging on your prowess like you 15, 16 years old, and turn around and solicit a sex appeal. I think that's some big clown buffoonery stuff, man. It's just a total disgrace. But my thing is this: when you got the nephew acting like when you got the uncle acting like the nephew, how is it that the younger people are supposed to respect the elders? We talk about respecting people and setting an example. You got a damn near grandfather sitting up here talking about, man, clapping cheeks. It's just utterly buffoonery, man. Anyway, welcome in, Dom. Man, good Friday. I know you got your drink, man. So
you already know.
You can already tell we're about to get going with this. Jizzle, do you have any thoughts on this before we dive into this deeper? But this is what's setting the table on this old ass man out here.
Is that wine or you got wine this week? I'm trying to see what Jizzle we gonna have.
Coffee, because baby, I'm tired.
Oh Lord,
it's iced coffee. I am ashamed to say that I listened to all 4 minutes of the audio.
That don't surprise me. No.
Why don't that surprise you?
You probably, you nosy. You over there want to hear it out, figure it out. And you trying to see if this really believing what you hearing?
That ain't why I was listening to it. He was talking her to that thing, and I like that. I was like, okay.
You said what? He was what?
He was talking her through that thing. And I love to hear that.
Oh Lord. Oh, this slow dating. She lying.
First of all,
clowns. Go ahead, Zizzle.
I don't have an opinion about his leak. I don't know whether it was done intentional to remove the gay rumors or if it was an accident. Old people do accidental things all the time. I've heard people accidentally call me, and I've heard them doing drug deals. So I've heard some things. I've seen some things be done by accident. So I can neither confirm or deny whether it was done by accident or done intentionally. However, what does he gain by leaking that information? I don't know.
I agree with him. He has everything to lose by leaking that. He got $100 million deal, $200 million. He got his job with ESPN. He about to re-up on his new deal because Club Shay Shay bought the contract up. So he has everything to lose, nothing to gain to leak it. So I think it was accidental. I don't think it was intentional. But as far when I came in, you talking about what they be doing. I think they kind of let us into how they be doing in the locker room. I think they don't be thinking about them as being elder statesmen and them looking at as a role models. You know what I'm saying? I think, I looked at, what was that joint last year when Gilbert Arenas and Nick Young was talking about whatever chick they messed with back in the day. Like, I don't really need to know the chick that you mess with. You only, hey, it's 30 years later. Like, it's over with now, but they still want to brag about it. I look at that as them being on some clown stuff. But as far as them, they get lit off his alcohol beverage, and then they start wilding on it. It is what it is. I don't really look at them, and I don't look at them as the morality of how I want to live my life. I just enjoy the stories that they tell and the insight they talk on sports. It's my job as a father to be the moral person for my son. It ain't their job to be the moral person for my son.
I respect. I just think it's clown behavior, man. I ain't buying none of the whole. It was an accident and all that. I ain't buying it. I think it's just clown behavior. Niggas will do anything for clout. I think that when you give clowns an opportunity to you give them some attention, a little more attention they used to. Attention is a motherfucker. It do weird shit to people. So I ain't
Yeah,
buying it. Go ahead,
yeah,
dog.
I could see that. The only funny thing that I looked at made me look at his side eye was that I don't remember him having a sex pill ad before the show
Never had one, dog.
until after that. So it's like the next 2 days later, you had a sex pill ad. I'm like,
And you
but
selling T-shirts?
but after that, but I could still see there's way more money that he could be losing out on. He could have lost his job with ESPN. They fired Paul Pierce just for having some strippers on live with him. so so he had the opportunity to lose his job with ESPN. So he had that to lose, and he had the other deals that he could have had that pulled out. That no pun intended. That pulled out the deal that he could lose. So I don't look at it as him clout chasing. I see it as accidental.
Let's get to the chat. Let's see what they say. So let me get back to Coco on this one. Said that was some fake shit. It's very easy to make noise, especially when you are trying your best to cover up what people say about you. Yeah, them gay rumors was swirling heavy. I don't agree. Come on, Dom. You can't just throw your phone in and it automatically goes on live. No, I ain't never seen that. I've been doing it on the IG for years. I ain't never done shit like that. Hello, all. What up, Sandra? Welcome in, baby. All right, moving on, y'all. But that's enough for him. I give him all that. That's enough attention for him. He get plenty of coverage, but I just had to speak on it. I just think that's when the uncle want to act like the nephew, then we in a bad state. We want these youngsters to have an example, regardless if they're my children or not. I still want to be an example for the youth. And you know, it's sad when we trying to be just like them. So, anyway, moving on. How do you feel about people using social media as a platform to vent or air personal grievances? Is there a line that shouldn't be crossed? Yeah, I think you shouldn't air your dirty laundry on social media. We come from an era where you don't take your business outside. So I don't know what happened from going outside, don't tell your personal business to everybody outside, to now we get online and tell strangers. Hell, at least you knew your neighbors. You don't even know the hell these people that you logging on and putting your information out there. And then once you put something on the internet, it's gone forever. You can't retract it. You can't pull it back. And I just think, man, it's just a dangerous thing, because you may have meant that at that moment, but I don't know. Let's say a couple days later, you don't mean that, but it's too late now. So I'm just not a fan of it, man. Don, what you got?
I'm not a fan of it. I think it's the world we live in now. A lot of people they come to online they either want somebody to back them up by them coming online, so they need people to be like, oh yeah, I agree with you, or they want to play victim online, so they need sympathy. So those are two things I feel like they come to online with. You know what I'm saying? Right. You either want somebody to agree, yeah, he right, she right, he right. Oh yeah, I told you, see what they say, or they want to be a victim. So I think a lot of times that's what really be going on. I hate when they pull up the phone and start crying. You could have cried by yourself. I ain't need to see you with the phone holding. It's so hard, and he just left me. And then next week later, y'all posting pictures, y'all back together. So I mean, what you just cry for?
Jizzo,
I have thoughts.
I know you do. Do you share on social media, Jizzle?
Yes,
what do you got going on?
Yes. If I'm pissed, I go on here and I make a rap and I say, and that almost got slapped because I'm really bad. So yeah, I go online and I vent when I need to.
Why?
And I think that what's happened is that, I'm at a personal stage when we're talking about the stages of life. I'm in that stage of life of intimacy versus isolation. Okay, that's the stage I'm in. So what's happening in this stage is either you have intimate relationships with people that you can have these conversations with, or you're isolated and you don't have people you can have these conversations with. And so because you don't have people that you can have these conversations with, you can call up and be like, bitch, this is what happened. You decide to go to the internet with it. And the way the internet's set up at this point in time, right? You go to the internet with a salacious story, baby, you viral. Now, I don't do it to go viral. I do it because, baby, I need to get off with my chest. Where I need to get off my chest. But for me, I enjoy doing it occasionally. Not gonna hold you. I'm not gonna give you every little juicy detail, but I'm gonna vent some stuff out, and I'm gonna air some people out, and I might name them by name. I don't need nobody to agree with me. I don't need nobody. I put plenty of stuff out with people that haven't agreed with me. But 9 times out of 10, if I'm in that space where I feel like I need to do that, I'm vindicated. So like, I had a situation last year or year before last where a teacher was talking about me around the school, but they never said nothing to my face. But this teacher was in a position of leadership over me. She had all the things to say to me, but never things to say to my face. And it's coming back to me that things about me, and I'm like, oh baby. So I didn't press the teacher directly because once again, she's a person in a position of leadership. It was her responsibility to come to me to tell me the things that she was saying about me in regards to my teaching, right?
Mm-hmm.
She wasn't doing that. She was talking junk around the school, right? So I got on here and I said, I think it's crazy that you have people, old ass women, who fat and ugly, hating on a younger person. And I was really like, I was going in on girl. Anybody who knew the situation would have known who I was talking about, right? But and that's what I'll do. And you know what? I don't feel bad no way about it, because I think it's crazy that for me, I'm a pretty direct person. I like to address things directly. I think it's crazy when you have people being passive aggressive towards you, and then they get mad at you when you come at them aggressive. So to save people's lives from my wrath, because when I'm pissed, you don't want to be in my line of fire, right? I go to the internet sometimes to get it off my chest. And then once it's off my chest, I'm good, right? But if I don't get off my chest and I see that person, it might not be good. So I don't know. Those are my reasons for doing it. It's not always, it's actually never about clout, because when I'm gonna get clout to talk about some stuff that happened in a school building or some stuff that happened on set or something like, it's not about clout. It's about I don't have people. I don't have a man. I don't got my man, babe. She tripping, babe. I don't have that. And so I come to the internet and share. Okay. I do think there's a difference between going to the internet and venting versus going to the internet with all your business. It's two different things. I should not know you on baby daddy number 3. I should not know that you don't know who the father of your kids are. I should not know that you got an STD. My homeboy is so crazy. This boy was on the line talking about how he be sleeping with crackheads. I shouldn't know that you sleep with crackheads. I'm sorry. That's just so. When I come to the internet, it's not gonna be like OD personal information. You're not gonna know, but I'm a vent. So I think it's a difference. It's a difference between putting all your business out there and coming on the internet and venting. Because sometimes you just need to get out off your chest. That's my thoughts. But I'm a woman. Y'all men. Y'all might not feel the same way.
So just let me ask you, you saw a man doing that. How do you feel? He does all that venting because he don't want to go hurt nobody. He just vents. You okay with that?
I have seen men do it. And it's a different energy than what it is.
It ain't sus.
No, it's not sus. It's a different energy than it is with women. It's not like this. It's not like that. When I seen men do it, it's more like it's like a conversation. It's like, I think it's crazy that da 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 da, right? It's not like it's not like the rah with the women, but I've seen men do it. I think it's just the nature of the generation. The nature of the generation is we don't have a whole bunch of people we can call on the phone sometimes to talk our stuff out, and when you don't, you go to the internet and talk it out the way you need to talk it out, and sometimes it works out for you, and sometimes people be like, you're stupid and it's your fault. Like, and so then you get mad. I didn't ask y'all for your opinions. Yes, you did. By putting it out there, you ask people for their opinions, right? But that comes with that, and I think that's one of the understanding. If you gonna put yourself out there, you got to be okay with the criticisms of what you put out there. That's another thing too. People don't be okay with. Now, for me personally, I don't like it when I put something out there that ain't got nothing to do with nobody, and then somebody I don't know randomly be like, "That's why you stupid and ugly." And it's like, do I know you? Right? Like, go away somewhere. But other than that, like, I just be my most. It wasn't me venting. It was kind of me venting, but it wasn't me venting. My most viral video on TikTok has over 100,000 views, and it's literally just me talking about how expensive it is to be in Turks and Caicos. I was in Turks and Caicos by myself, and when I'm by myself on these vacations, I record because I'm by myself. I need people to know that I'm alive. Yeah, right. Yeah. So I'm like, bro, if y'all ever come to Turks and Caicos, it's expensive, and that's all you get. And people are like, yeah, it is expensive. Oh my gosh, and you have people just interacting with because it's a shared experience. And so, like I said, I think it's a difference. People don't. It's don't put all your business out there, but it's a difference between like going to the internet to vent, share stories versus going to the internet and I know where you live, I know your job, I know who your baby daddy is. Like, that's too much. I think that's when it becomes too much. But that's just my thoughts. I could be wrong.
Jizzle, if you had a boyfriend and you had a man, would you go to the internet and still vent, or would you be more prone to go to him first, or would you not even go to the internet?
I think it would depend on what kind of man I had.
Okay.
I think it really would depend on what kind of man I had. Because sometimes something happened in a minute and you just like, and you just pull your phone out and you record. And then sometimes it's like, nope, let me call so-and-so, right? So I think it's situation contingent. Like it's not this situation. Because if say, for example, I'm in a situation and a man does something inappropriate to me, or a man does something, I'm gonna call my man back. Right? In comparison to a woman does something, and now so I think it's different energies behind it.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Just wondering. All right. Good stuff. All right. What are some potential consequences of oversharing personal matters on social media, especially for public figures? Well, I don't care really who it is. I mean, oversharing anything can come back and hurt you, man, because one of the things is this: if you overshare your information, you can't determine how somebody's going to perceive it. Again, you may have meant it jokingly, you may have meant it one way, but interpretation is always up to the other person, and so you can't tell that person how to interpret your message. Everybody interpretation is up to the viewer and the listener. So I think that you don't have control over that. And then again, I say again, it goes into perpetuity. You don't know how long that thing is going to live. You don't know how many eyes is going to see it, ears is going to hear whatever you said. It could cost you potential opportunities. Now employers are looking for, they're looking at
checking your socials.
They're checking your socials. Dom, I don't know no job now that don't ask for a social media or anybody, man. And so, any opportunity, say for instance, TV shows, everybody wants your social because they want to get a gauge of who you are as a person, their social media. So I think it has more ramifications and consequences for oversharing than anything. And with that, I'm gonna give it to Dom and let Jizzle close that one out.
Actually, like some jobs even fire you if you post about somebody at your job.
Yeah, I heard that, Dom.
Jizzle.
I know. Keep on.
So that's what be going on. But I think you shouldn't want to. You don't. Sometimes people overshare on, and you receive the backlash. The person you might date might receive the backlash. Like they see the family might see it, so now they in your business. So now they looking at you away, and then you still go back to that person. So now we at a family function, and y'all know all our business, but we still together. So sometimes that oversharing is too much. You keep, like you said in the beginning, sometimes we gotta keep stuff in-house. Not everybody supposed to know all your business. You know what I'm saying?
That's real.
I think there's a way to do it though. Like I said, I think social media. Yeah, I'm serious.
Oh
social
Lord,
media
here she go.
Extremely nuanced. It's extremely nuanced because baby, I can throw a sub. I can throw a subliminal, and you don't know who I'm talking about, what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
it don't affect you none because I just threw it up.
That's
so
true.
I think it's like it's levels to this, and I think that for me personally, as a person that uses my social media to kind of sometimes get stuff off my chest, I'm careful about what I'm saying because I know the ramifications. I've had students, I model, right? I've had students find pictures on search the internet, find my Instagram, take pictures, and airdrop them to each other when they got to school the next day. These pictures with me in my underwear. These pictures with me in lingerie. These are pictures of me in bathing suits. And they're airdropping them in the middle of school day. So I've been, and that was just pictures. That wasn't a post per se. That wasn't something I said. That was a picture of me. So I understand the ramifications of things that will happen in social media. I'm cognizant of it. But what I told, and I spoke with my administrator when that happened. What I told my administrator is like, I need y'all to understand outside of this building, I do these things. So the things that the kids saw and found and decided to airdrop are not reflections of me sending it to them. It's reflections of them stalking me at XYZ. And so I had went private. No, I had deleted my Instagram for like 3 months. Like I deleted for a minute. And I had to revamp it because that's how I engage with people. This is how I book things. This is how people find me. So I had to revamp, go through and block all the kids that I knew were kids. And at this point, I don't even block them anymore. Because, the first group of kids I first taught, they've all graduated. The second group, they're getting ready to graduate this year. And the next group, they're not going to know what my social media is if I can have anything to do with it. So, but it's just the nature of what it is. And so I'm careful about what I say, but also I speak my mind. I'm never going to drop a name that I know is attached to it. I'm never going to say, yeah, I was at this person's house. And I'm never going to
Mr. Barry, me and Mr. Barry.
Oh, Dom, you didn't hear about Mr. Barry this week. Her and Mr.
The
Barry
whole
did.
school chanted for him today. They were like, Barry.
Oh, he shot a shot? He shot a shot at you? No.
They did a chest bump today. Jizzle and Mr. Barry did a chest bump. Dom, it's only a matter of time, my nigga. I told you he gonna get them cheeks by Halloween.
He gonna have a date. He gonna ask her out by Halloween. He gonna ask her out.
Yeah, she get weak for Mr. Barry, man. You can only turn down the croissants for so long.
I ain't gonna say he gonna get shit, but he gonna ask you out. You don't think so?
All right.
No comment.
Big T says, think, how much do I trust this person before you share an aspect of your personal life? Pause and consider your level of familiarity with the person.
Mm-hmm.
Shout out to Big T for always coming through with the common logic, man. All right, good stuff. All right, guys, next one. Do you think fans or followers have a right to know everything about the people they follow, or should there be boundaries? Hell no, you don't have no right to know about my life. No. I don't owe you the intimate details of my life. I don't care. Hey, I love Cigar Chat supporters, Mac Task TV support. I love y'all with all my heart, man. There's no show without y'all. But with my intimate part of my life, no, I don't owe you that. No, hell no. And I don't think they want that. That's just me. I'm not with it. Yom, go ahead, brother.
I have thoughts.
Go.
Go ahead, Jizzle. Get your thoughts out.
I do think certain people owe people something.
Who?
I do think certain people owe people something.
So you owe somebody something, Jizzle? You a public figure now?
So I don't think I owe people something because my platform is not predicated on me like revealing all the intimate details of my personal life. But when your platform is predicated on it revealing all the intimate details of your personal life and you omit something, now you're fraudulent. So, and I'm gonna give you several examples of this.
Please,
okay.
First
Example. I used to follow a group of some twins called the McClure twins. You may have seen them. Y'all may have seen them. 2 little girls. They're twins, gorgeous. Their mom's a model. Mom is black. Dad is white. And they were, had these little videos of them. And I found out, and to me, it's not my business, but it was kind of deceitful. We found out later that the dad was not their dad. The dad was just married the mom, and the kids had another dad.
Okay.
And not that that's our business, but the way y'all predicated y'all platform, that was information, and so it felt deceitful because it felt like, to me, and this I'm the only person that might have had this opinion, but to me it felt deceitful because you have this white man taking all these videos of these 2 black children that she had before, and they're making money off of these 2 black children, recording it, saying that he's the dad. That was weird to me. I'm sorry. It was weird to me because now I feel like you're kind of exploiting them and exploiting the family. Now, and then when it came out that she was pregnant they had another baby together, when she got pregnant with that baby, it came out that he wasn't their biological father. Like I said, it's none of our business, but because your platform is literally built on, these are my children, I'm recording my children, and you're making money off these children being recorded, but it I don't know, that didn't sit right with me. That information coming out later on did not sit right with me. Once again, it's none of our business, but because your platform is predicated on sharing the intimate details of your life, you kind of using these children for clout and using these children for financial gains, making YouTube videos. To me, it didn't seem right. Now, I have since made my peace with that family, and because they came out and made a statement about it. But previous, I'm like, ooh, that didn't sit right. Another one that didn't sit right with me, and y'all might not share the same opinion, but you had Holly Bailey. And Holly, right, was visibly pregnant, denying. Everybody can see she was pregnant. It's not your job to tell us that you're pregnant. But then all of a sudden, you have the baby. You don't want to show the baby's face, and now where we at? The baby ain't number 6 months, and his face all over the place. It's like, you don't owe us anything, okay? But to me, you're lying when people are saying, "Oh, she's pregnant." No, I'm not. Oh, she's pregnant. No, I'm not. Oh, she's pregnant. No, I'm not. You don't owe us that, but like, to make us as people that, because your platform is built on you sharing your personal life, right? Lying and then coming out later and you had the baby. I don't care that you had the baby, but then okay, now we don't want the baby to show, and then all of a sudden the baby's everywhere. The baby's a meme now. It's just weird. I think that people don't owe you anything, but I think that if you're gonna stand, whatever you standing on, I need you to stand on it, because it's weird for things to change because of how people build their platforms. Like, if Beyonce never showed the kids' faces, we're okay with that. Beyonce been like that since the kids were born, right? It's different depending on how people's platforms are built. And that's all I'm saying. So I don't think necessarily people owe you anything per se, but if your platform is built on, these are my truths, this is what I'm moving in, and then you find out that their truths are actually lies, now I don't connect with you as well, because I don't, your whole platform is built upon something that was kind of fallacious. And that's just my personal opinion. And I have thoughts about that, because I don't need to know the intimate details of your life, but if your platform is predicated on sharing the intimate details of your life, and then you lie about things, I don't care about what you got going on no more, because you be lying.
I'm gonna say, I agree with you with your first thing that you went with. I agree with you with the first one. Like, hey, I thought they was their father. Hey, you misled me to thinking that. But the second one, her platform wasn't built off of her having a baby. She felt like that's none of y'all business. Y'all shows that somebody decided to leak out pictures of her saying, "Oh, she pregnant." She didn't say, "Oh, I'm pregnant." So it ain't none of y'all business that I'm pregnant. I could tell y'all what I was never going to share to y'all. I was going to share to y'all that I was pregnant, but somebody took that opportunity away from her to share that she was pregnant. So now it ain't none of y'all business if I'm pregnant or not. Y'all think what y'all want. Oh, it's on her time to decide when y'all get to see my baby. Now y'all don't get to see my baby. When I choose, I want y'all to see my baby. It's my choice to choose when y'all can see my baby. It ain't on y'all time. Y'all still got to see the baby. Y'all just didn't get to see it when y'all wanted to it.
I get what you're saying,
but her platform wasn't built off of her being pregnant and her having a baby. Her platform was built off of her music.
Wasn't built on that. But to me, I just wish if you're gonna say you're private and you don't want nobody in your business, you don't want nobody to know you're pregnant, you want leave it that way. Don't start showing the, like, I don't know, like it's weird.
Everybody be saying they private, but be posting everything and then be mad because you in their business. You
That's-
done gave me part 1 of the chapter. I want the whole story now.
And that's what I'm saying.
You done let me in. So but she didn't let us into the baby. So TMZ and them chose to let us into the baby. Oh, I think she pregnant. Da, 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 da. Oh, is she pregnant? She didn't say I'm pregnant, y'all. They decided to give y'all to that. So she never gave us chapter 1 of it. Y'all just wanted to know. Is she pregnant? Can I see the baby? I want to know. It ain't your baby. That ain't your cousin.
I like I said, it wasn't about seeing the baby. It was the actively lying about being pregnant and actively doing it. And then like right after you have the baby, well, this is when I was pregnant. I'm gonna let it out. I took this picture. I was hiding the pregnancy. Like, I don't care no more. And I wish she wouldn't have posted. I wish she would have just left all that stuff in the vault. It's like, I get you get to share when you want to share, but it's like, I don't want to say it's too little too late. Because like I said, it's not my business. But if you saying I don't want to share, just don't share it. Don't go back and share after nobody cares no more. Like, it's weird.
You know what? Y'all be invested. I don't be invested.
I personally was not invested. I thought it was a bad look for her to get pregnant out of wedlock after being casted as Disney princess. I thought that was a bad look, but I wasn't personally invested. But I thought it was weird to actively lie to people. That's what I'm thinking. Whether she pregnant, she have a baby, she's grown, she got money, she can take care of a baby, right? But to me, I thought it was weird to actively lie about being pregnant. That was what was weird to me. Once again, it's none of my business. Now, you actively lied. We found out you had a baby. That's fine. You said you want to be private. Don't share. But then you share the baby. So it's like everything you saying about sharing and not actively covered the baby's face for months. Like, just don't share it. Why are you sharing? It's weird. It's weird. I don't know. It's just weird. I think it's weird. I can't. I just know the word I can think of to really articulate that. I think that's strange. That you probably should just kept that private. I don't know. It's weird to me. Strange.
All right. I'm with you in regards of if you constantly want to flaunt your relationship or you constantly want to flaunt something in front of me, and then when rocky times come, you say respect my privacy. Oh no, I ain't respecting shit. Fuck your privacy.
We in here now.
Hey, Don. No. You gonna flaunt your relationship. You gonna flaunt your wealth. You gonna flaunt your kids. Well, I tell you what, they ain't respecting your privacy because you brought me in. We family now.
I'm your cousin.
Yeah. Now them people right there, I'm with you on that. I don't like that. No. I want to know. So how you, hey, Master P, how you and Romeo coming along, man? How y'all doing now? Because you sure had Romeo in front of me all his little childhood. Just saying. The minute he say you ain't a great father, I need y'all to respect my privacy. And this is no disrespect towards Master P. I got number of respect for him as a businessman and what he did, but I'm just using that as an example. Yeah. I'm not with that. Yeah. So. All right, guys.
That's my point. I think that's exactly. You just proved my point. It's like people pick and choose when you like.
Yeah, you can't do that. Thank you. Thank you. No. If you brought me in, you flaunt your perfect relationship. You showed me all your great highlights. No. When life, I want to see that part of you too. Don't tell me respect your privacy. I respect the shit. I want to see it. All right, y'all, moving along. Good take. Great take as always, guys. Do you think? No, I'm not. I'm gonna ask something different. I'm gonna ask Jizzle this. I'm gonna go to Jizzle first. I want Dom to close this one out. Could oversharing on social media affect someone's relationships or professional opportunities? If so, how?
100%. I think of all the people. Have y'all been seeing all the racist people losing their job because they decide to share?
Yeah. They find them white. They find them.
Let me tell you, stop playing with them. Because what are y'all doing?
Finding them people, just.
Yeah, so I definitely think sharing on social media can affect you in so many different ways, and so that's why I said you got to kind of move with wisdom. Okay. If I have anything that I think is overly salacious, I'll just put it on my close friends. But for me personally, sometimes I'm the type of person, like, I'll type out something to vent and then I'll read it over again. I'm like, no, let me delete this. So you really have to be cautious because people can take your words, twist them, miscue them, do all kind of things to them. And So you really do. So yes, it can affect you gravely. Honestly, it can affect you gravely. And I think of like people that said something back in 2012, right? They can go back and pull your tweets in 2012 and say, well,
that is true. Don't they do that all the time? Hey, back here you said F niggas over here, and now you're right, dude. You're right.
So you gotta be cautious. Like I think I made a post one time. I said, yeah, I don't understand how y'all date white men. Ooh. That feels like slavery to me. That feels oppressive. You know, somebody might pull that. Sorry.
Yeah, they can pull it. Hey, they do that to recruits all the time. You done seen a lot of recruits lose their scholarships over tweets they made when they was 11, 12, 13 years old. You know what I'm saying? So hey, you got to be careful on what you share. And then also, you know, some partners feel a way about stuff you share. You know what I'm saying? They might have their family following you. So now, oh, this how he is. This how she is. You see what she posted? Like, hey, in the beginning when I was first part and I was posting stuff, they're like, hey, you saw it? She was like, hey, yo, hey, they looking at your post saying like, I was like, hey, love me or leave me, baby. I said, nah. I said that's a joke. Ain't nothing serious about shit like that. They don't know it's a joke. I said, hey, it is what it is. Like, hey, well, let me make sure. I put in the caption, hey, these jokes, or these my collegiate years, or yeah, let me let y'all know this is a prior to what's going on. Because some people read too deep into it instead of just, hey, I'm here for the fun. I ain't here for no serious shit. Hey, life's too serious for anyway. So I'm on the internet to cut some shit, send some reels, and laugh about dumb shit and the dumb shit people do in Florida. Oh, sorry, Florida, if anybody on here.
I got a lot of supporters from Florida. Please, let's not piss off our good Floridians, Dom. Thank you, Dom. We love all of our Floridian supporters, y'all. My baby. What's up, Jizzle?
Have y'all ever fallen out with somebody over a social media post?
No, Jizzle, I have not.
I haven't.
What happened? You fell out with a guy or a gal?
Different people.
Jizzle, you always beefing with somebody.
I'm not always beefing with somebody. I'm actually pretty even keeled. If I feel like I need to fall out with you, it's it's warranted.
Jizzle, what happened? Give me a quick second.
What you say though?
Yeah, because I know you.
It was you who posted it, right?
No.
Oh, okay. All right.
Something they posted. So
they said they was voting for Trump.
Yes.
No.
Hey, she hate Trump about as bad she do got that Nicki Minaj. I think Trump and Nicki Minaj is neck and neck and hope. I mean, vehemently reject Nicki Minaj.
Reject.
Yeah, so it wasn't just that he was like a Trump supporter. It was the way in which he was going about it. He's dead now. God rest his soul. But I was like, and usually I'll let people have their political opinions. I let people do that. But he was going so hard, and it was ugly. And I know him. I knew him. We went to college together. I know what kind of person he is. It was just ugly. And I didn't like it. And it was so crazy. He did that. And then like I unfollowed him. And maybe like 6 months later, he was dead. He got into a very, very bad car accident and passed away. I was like, dang, my brother. But
you do right by me.
No. And then I had
not completely.
I had another friend that I fell out with because of his social media posting. He was like in my ear telling me this, that, and the 10th, but then he on social media posting something real crazy. And I'm just like, did we not have this conversation? And why are you? So yeah, I've fallen out with people over social media. For real.
Okay. I've never fell out with anybody over social media posts. Dom, you say you haven't either?
I haven't either.
No, that's a Jizzle thing right there. You
the feminine urge to fall out with people over social media posts.
I haven't fell out with nobody over their political views either. I kind of don't be wanting to know.
I don't. Right, I'm with you, Dom.
Like, I don't even try to get. Only conversations I like to have is sports with them. We could talk life. I don't want to get into if you voting for Trump. Hey, that ain't none of my business.
Politics and religion, I try to stay out of, man.
Well,
hey,
this is my thing, right? If you
ahead,
on social media and I follow you, and every post is "you niggers, we're gonna shut down," like, and but that's the problem, and that's the kind of person this was. He was very when he believed something, he believed it with every fiber of his being, and he was gonna try to convince you of it, and that was ugly. In light of everything that was going on, it was very ugly and not very mindful of the people that were his followers and friends on Facebook. So I had to let that go.
Yeah. Joanna says, Tammy, I just delete them and keep it moving, baby. Chunk the deuces. All right. And Tony G says, of course, the less people know about me, the better my life is. Tony, I don't think you would tell people much about you, Tony. I got this funny feeling. I don't think you tell nobody. Because, nigga, you don't like shit. It's easy with Tony. Oh, that nigga don't like nothing. That's all you gotta know. If you do, no, he don't like nothing. That's easy, Tony. He don't like nothing. All right, guys, good stuff. Next question. Ooh. Why do you think social media has become a place for airing private or sensitive information? And as it is appropriate, and is it appropriate for public figures to engage in this behavior? Listen, I don't know why, and I don't understand how we got to this point where we share everything. Like, you going on timelines, man. Listen, I don't need you crying about the simplest, dumbest shit, man. You don't have nobody in your personal life you could just call and talk to. And Dom, you going through your timeline and they up there. I'm sick of it. I'm like, listen, I'm not trying to poop on nobody's mental health and stability. I'm not. Mental health is serious, and I'm a big proponent of mental health. Y'all know that by now. But come on, man. Social media is not the place. Have you just scrolling, telling your business and all of this other shit? No, guys. I don't know why we've got to the point we're so disconnected as human beings. People don't have nobody to even talk to. We live in a weird time, man. Go ahead, just go ahead. I'll let Don close it out.
Y'all don't. I guess for me, like I had this guy. He was trying to be my social media person, but I was having a day. This was during the pandemic, and even though I was in a house full of people, I felt very alone. Didn't feel like I could talk to anybody. Didn't feel like anybody was in my corner. And so I went to social media, and I did a cry post. Yeah, I did, and we'll do it again. Okay, and the guy messaged me. He was like, this ain't the move. Okay, it's not the move, but I did it. And what we gonna do? But it was just sometimes you be full. So shoot, man, listen, I do a cry post. I don't do it often, but sometimes it be emotional. Like I remember one day I was just riding down a street that I used to live on with my dad. My dad passed away when I was 17 years old, right? And I don't know what about driving on this road this day made me feel away, but I literally boohoo cried my whole way to work. I was driving down 20. And then I made a post about it because I think with the crying came clarity. It was like a release, right? And so I made a post. I said, y'all look at me, my face is teary, but sometimes, and the post was just, a thought that I had. And I was like, sometimes grief comes in waves and you don't even realize that you haven't properly grieved somebody until you're in a position to feel that grief in a way that you've never felt it before. And that was the post. It wasn't like in my business. It wasn't like, but it was a cry. It was a tear post. Hey man, listen, I'm gonna do what I need to do. So I don't know, y'all.
I think
I be doing what I do.
Mac, you, how old are you, Mac? You just turned what, 46?
47.
I'm 40. I think it's our era, Mac. I think I might felt like the end of your era where we felt like it was nobody business, right? And I gonna overshare anyway. A little bit younger, they feel like they gotta share everything. Especially passengers, they feel like they gotta share Hey, look, I can hop on. I can know how my daughter's feeling. She won't tell me how she feeling. All I gotta do is hop in her notes. She in her notes. She tell me how she feeling all day. Okay. All day it changes. I need this. She might not even tell me. But all I gotta do is hop on her notes to see how she feeling, how my son felt. They put it in the notes of how they feeling through the day. So me, you ain't gonna know. I ain't gonna tell nobody how. Hey, I barely tell. I tell I'm in a safe place with my wife, so I tell her how I'm feeling. But sometimes I don't even tell her how I'm feeling.
Right.
I'm like, you know what? I don't even want to put that on her right now. She pregnant, so I don't even need to tell her how I'm feeling right now. I just deal with it. But I feel like a lot happens where some people don't have friends, so they can't call nobody and vent to them. So they just take it to social media. We used to have friends back in the day. We vent to them. The second thing is, y'all need to get back to journaling. Back in the day, folks used to journal, write it down. You don't got to give it to social media to let it out. You can write it down.
I agree.
Ooh,
What happened to journaling? That's a good point, Don.
I think that with problem, and I don't want to cut you off, Don. I do apologize, but I think the problem is that my generation is an overly nostalgic generation, because it's like we remember the best of both worlds. We remember when the internet first came out, and then we remember when we didn't really have the internet. We remember when cell phones weren't a thing, and we remember when cell phones became a thing, and we all got one. So it's like it's this weird OD nostalgia that we feel, and we're always reminiscing about stuff. And like even my students are 16 years old, and they be like, yeah, y'all remember we was in middle school? Yeah, life was good then. Like, bro, you was in middle school 2 years ago. What are you saying?
Last year.
What are you saying?
It was 3 months ago.
We live in an overly nostalgic generation, and I think that is part of the issue. And so we're always looking backwards in the current. We don't exist in the current moment sometimes. So we're always looking backwards and forwards. We sometimes to the point we can't be in the current. That's why everybody's on their phone all the time. That's why because we can't exist in the current moment because
we can't enjoy the moment either.
We're looking we're looking this backwards, and then we figuring out what we're gonna go forward. And it's a weird thing. And I think that's part of the issue, honestly.
You're probably right about that, but I feel like a lot of that is just me and Mac's point of view are from that time era where we didn't have to do that. You know what I'm saying? Like like we got friends. Hey, I call my friend, and you might not even tell your friend. Like, you just talk some shit just to get your mind off of whatever you got going on, and then you just deal with it. But now everybody feel like everybody on social media they friend because I got 100,000 followers. Those are my 100,000 friends. Those are not your friends. They
don't give a damn about you.
They are here for the shits. That's it. They don't care. All they want you to do is for entertainment. That's it. If you can make them laugh, that's it. If you can make them cry, that's it. They don't care. They don't really care about you. Who care about you is the people that care about you outside of here. You know what I'm saying? Outside of social media, those are people that care about you. So instead of giving it to them, and if y'all don't have a safe person, find y'all somebody that's safe that y'all can feel that y'all can vent that to with them not judging you. I know some people feel like, oh, I can't tell this person this because they're gonna hold it over my head and I'm gonna hear about it forever. So hey, over here on social media, I could just let it go and it is what it is. Hey, y'all fuck with me. Oh, it's over there. Hey, my folks, they don't follow me, so hey, they ain't even gonna know. So and
You speaking. Let me tell you why. I'm gonna give you a specific example. I had a homeboy. I'm not cool with him no more. I had a homeboy, and I'm just talking to him, and I'm sharing passively, like, hey, da 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 da. This dude got my hair done, and I'm grateful because I don't have to pay for it. Da 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 da. This man, and this is my homeboy. I've met his entire family. He has met my entire family. I've known him for years. And he know what kind of person I am. He know I'm not no hoe. I'm not no thigh. I'm not no this. But it came out of his mouth. Tam, you effing this nigga? And I said, whoa. Why was that you know who I am as a human. You've known me since I was in my teenage years. Right. Why would that be you think I gotta sleep with a dude for a hairstyle? But that's what he thought of me. But it was because the reason this is my thought why he felt that way. You know me as a person. You know but I've told you because we have a close relationship. I've told you about intimate situations I've been into. So now, because I felt comfortable to share that information with you in the past, you're assuming that now I'm moving in some whole energy where I gotta sleep with the man for a hairstyle. Do you not know my real character? Because if you did, you would know that I would never do that. I've known you since we was teenagers. Are you stupid? And to me, it was exceedingly egregious. And it makes it where you're no longer a safe place where I can share this information with, because you are holding it against me and thinking that I'm something that I'm not, because you as a man feel like you can go fuck this person, that person, this person, that person, this person, that person. But if I tell you about one dude that I slept with 2.5 years ago, 3 years ago, 7 years ago, now I'm a hoe because I have 3-4 bodies. I need you to make it make sense. To the point, I'm a hoe to a point where you think I would sleep with a dude for a hairstyle? Somebody who lost their virginity at 29 is I'm gonna go for, like, to me, I was like,
he likes
you. It made me like,
yeah, I think so too, Dom. He likes
he likes you.
Yeah, he was that nigga in the cut liking you the whole time.
That sounds like problem.
Yeah,
huh?
That ain't my problem.
He likes you.
That ain't my problem, but it's weird. It was very weird to the point where, so this is what I'm saying, like, y'all are saying like we have friends. Yeah, I have friends, but my friends can't be safe places sometimes. Y'all gotta remember, my friends are OD Christians. My friends are pastors. My friends are pastors' wives. My friends are OD religious folks. So I can't share certain things with them without you having a different view. I had a homegirl tell me, she told me straight up, she said, I told my husband to unfollow you on all social medias because I didn't want him to be tempted by you.
Tempted by you? You ain't got no damn OnlyFans? Well, you ain't doing nothing.
She said, I don't like your pictures. I'm worried that you're gonna go to hell. Like I'm worried about your soul salvation. These are things that come out. And so when y'all see me like moving a certain way, that's because people perceive me like I'm still very much love the Lord. I'm still very much that thing, but they see me under a gaze of who I was when I was 19 in comparison to who I am at 30.
Now. Yeah.
And so it's weird. And so like, that's why sometimes I actually got social media, normal people that's not OD Christian, they gonna get it a little bit more. Sometimes certain situations, they gonna get a little bit more than my OD Christian friends is like, okay, girl, go pray about it. You know, it's a different energy. I can't explain it to y'all. It's a different energy. Like, I don't have OD, secular friends. Like I was telling somebody the other day, I said, I can't remember the last baby shower I've been to where the people wasn't married. Real talk. That's normal out in my friends are married with kids. My friends they know each other. My friend's a pastor. My friend's husband's a pastor. These are my people. So it's a different energy. And to me, I'm sophisticated. Like, I ain't gonna hold you. Like, yes, I praise God, but I might punch you too. So it's a balance. And so I think social media kind of gives me that ratchet balance.
I'm the type where if I share it to you and I hear it back in the conversation where you feel like you can use it against me, I will never share anything with you again. Like once I be like, yeah, I went through this. Well, that's why you went through. Ooh, that's what we on. Got you. You will never know anything again.
Good stuff. Babe, bro, yeah, he liked Jizzle. Yeah, he did. That nigga liked Jizzle. He did.
He did.
Yeah.
He was just playing his way in the friend zone. He was waiting to pop out and show niggas.
Yeah. It's amazing how long some men would play possum, be that friend, and get a chance with a woman. Jizzle got niggas playing possum and try to get them draws. I'd be damned. Ain't that
Mr. Barry?
Mr. Barry ain't playing possum, Dom. He going in. Shoot, Dom. Shoot. Chest bumping. It starts off with a chest bump. It starts with that, Dom.
Then it ends with a chest bump too.
Hey, Dom. You look at it ain't gonna clap. Chest bump turns to a clap. Hey, just come through here on a Friday. Just be so. Yeah.
He gonna be shouting like Shannon Sharpe. Oh, Tami. It's good to you, Tami.
Goddamn over.
Oh, Tami.
Get back in.
Them croissants good to you, Tami.
Mushroom tea. Mushroom tea.
Mr. Mary, if you ever watch this, I apologize for these two men. They are not of the nature of our relationship at all.
I'll admit, my grandmother should have got a paycheck for raising me. The state already told her, hey, that one right there got a couple screws missing. All right, good stuff. But hey, Dombo, hey, that I can't unhear that. I can't unhear that. All right, good stuff. All right, yeah. In your opinion, y'all are crazy, man. Hey, Dom, you a damn fool because I can't unhear this man talking about jizzle.
Hey, you missed it. She was here early talking. She listened to all 4 minutes. She was like, "Oh, I like what you were saying."
Hey, Dom, and she said she wanted a man. I like that.
I like what he was saying.
Ooh, jizzle right there. Jizzle is a trip. All right, y'all. Let me get on before because I can't unhear this man and jizzle. All right. In your opinion, Dom, how can someone find the balance between being authentic online and maintaining their privacy? That's a good Dom question right
there. I mean, you just don't have to post your private life. You can be who you are and post who you are, but you don't have to post your private life for real. Like, hey, y'all don't need to know what I got going on, blah, blah, blah. But this is what I'm posting. This is me. My opinions on this. This is me, who I am. Even off of here, this is me. I feel like this. But hey, you don't need to know that. Hey, my baby mama. I just found out my baby mama crackhead. Or you don't need to. My bad. I overshared. My bad. I had a Shannon Sharpe moment.
Hey, Dom. Hey, I'm putting up merch tomorrow. My baby mama a crackhead. That will be on the merch.
My baby mama a crackhead. Hey, our next sponsor gonna be crack. The feds.
Oh man. Y'all are off the game, man. It's never a dull moment, man.
There's a lot happening right now.
See,
Jizzle, what you started, I blame Jizzle for this.
But yeah,
I ain't do nothing.
But yeah, but that's all you got to do. Hey, you can be yourself, authentic online. Post who you are, who you supposed to be. Post it, but then keep your private life to yourself. Mm-hmm. That's it.
Dom, I can't add nothing to that. I'm gonna just leave that alone because that was perfect. Jizzle, anything to add to that?
No, I agree because I think people look at my social media posts and they think they know everything going on in my life, and really they don't be knowing half the stuff. I really post what I want you to see. They be thinking they know. Like I posted the other day, y'all, and this is crazy because you have a lot of people that have a whole bunch of opinions about this. But I posted the other day on Facebook. I was like, it's crazy. You know what's crazy, y'all? Some of y'all weren't paying me no attention in high school and college, but now y'all all in my DMs talking to yourself. Right?
Then you didn't want me. Now I'm hot. You all lonely.
Hey, Dom, they see the girl everywhere now. She everywhere now, Dom. They like that.
So listen, I posted that, and I'm just posting as a key because it's funny to me because y'all was really not paying me no attention. And the people that be in my DM, I'll be like, dang, you was not paying me no mind. But you know, they be talking to themselves. But baby, I'm not gonna entertain you, right? So I posted it was just a key. But you have a specific person that he want me to talk to his homeboy. He been wanting me to talk to his homeboy for a long time. I ain't studying his homeboy. His homeboy tried to play me, and his homeboy ugly AF. Not gonna hold you. I went on a date with his homeboy.
Ugly. You like
no.
ugly,
No. I like medium ugly. I don't like ugly.
Medium ugly.
Dom, she likes medium ugly. She'll tell you about that in a minute.
But the whole point of what I'm saying is your homeboy, your ugly ass homeboy, tried to play in my face like I was some chick from down the street. And baby, who finna let him play in my face? I ain't finna play in this. And a matter of fact, your ugly ass homeboy don't want a relationship with me. Your ugly ass homeboy want to smash. Why would I let an ugly ass nigga that can't do for me be all up in my face? So the boy was like, oh, you just need to go ahead and pick one of these dudes and get it together. You need to settle down. I need to settle with some bum that didn't want me back then. Like, no, I don't need to settle. And I said, Listen, we all on this post laughing. You trying to make this something serious? Just keep with us. We kikiing. Okay, I just need you to keep with us. And so people think because I post something, that's what I'm going through, or that's what's on my mind. Baby, I post random thoughts that come through my head. I be like, you know what? Aliens in space, you know. Do they smoke reefer? Like I post random stuff. So you think I post random things. So everything I post don't necessarily go with what I'm going through at that current moment.
Mm-hmm.
So people like to take those posts and be like, oh, she lonely, she desperate, she this. And it's like, no, I just related to this post in this moment and I posted it. It might not have anything to do with what I got going on. Just stop making assumptions. So that's the thing. That's the thing. It's like, stop making assumptions that what I post is indicative of what I'm going through, because it's not sometimes.
Really, I be posting for y'all. I don't even be posting for me. I be posting for what y'all go through. I don't be posting for what I go through. I might post life experiences, something that I went through life. I'm not posting through something I'm going through right now. Like Mac asked me, "Oh, I don't know if I can you married now. I don't know if you could talk that." So I said, "Hey, look, my wife already know everything. Everything I'm going to say on every show on my own part. She know my whole life. I feel comfortable with her to tell her my whole life. Ain't no story she ain't heard. And if I remember a story she ain't heard, I respect her, so I tell her before it come out. Like, hey, I know you haven't heard this story about this one time I did this. Yeah, I told about that part. Oh yeah, I ain't even surprised because I already know I done heard all the wild shit. She already heard all the wild shit, so I can say, "Hey, I'm free as a bird."
Don was like, "Hey Mac, man, hey man, you good? I'm in the clip, man. I can talk my shit." I was like, "Oh, okay, cool." But I do like that subtle flex by Jizzle though. She like, "Nigga, you niggas didn't want me back then, nigga. I'm hot now, nigga. You see me now." Jizzle smooth though. Hey, Dom, she be like this. You niggas just
and she had to post about it and let them know too. See,
she's smooth. Hey, she know they be watching her page, Dom, and she know every week it be about 3 or 4 shorts with her on it talking her shit. So Jizzle in the cut. You niggas gonna see me. Oh,
it's gonna be a post too. They gonna see this one.
They gonna see this one. She know it too. She know
it's not even like that.
Every Monday, she know she's gonna be her shit topping the stick. That's why she was out.
I need y'all to understand that it's not even like that. Like it wasn't even shade. I just think it's interesting. It's like, as a women, right? A lot of our value, especially if you grew up in the church, a lot of our value is like hosted upon like our ability to get a husband, get a man, you know, have a family. And for me, that's become like not a thing anymore. Several years ago, I let go of my existence being solely to be some man's wife and to be somebody's mama. Let go of that. And so you have people that are like, well, you're 35. When you're going to settle down? When you're going to have kids? And it's like, some of y'all are miserable in your situations. So a lot of my friends, because I said I went to a Christian university, right? A lot of my friends have been married and divorced and remarried. Okay? This is the nature, and there's nothing wrong with any of that. But what you're not going to do is make me feel bad because I'm over here living my best life and, you know, you're not. Or that you lived a life. It wasn't your best life. You weren't paying me no attention. And now you're divorced and you in my DM trying to holler at me. That's weird. I don't want your divorced ass. I don't want you with your ex-wife and your baby mamas. I mean, your ex-wife and your little children. I don't want none of that. I had a homeboy ask me the other day, hey, would you date this person? I looked at him dumb in the eye. When I tell you I looked at him dumb in the eye, y'all, I was like, you know, he used to date my roommate, right? Like, why would I go date somebody that, somebody used to date my, you know, he used to.
Just how do look at him dumb in the eye look? I gotta know.
I want to know about that too. What is dumb in the eye, dog? That's some country shit right there. You looking dumb in the eye, boy. That's some country shit right
there. This is the dumb in the eye.
All right.
Okay.
It's like, but no, seriously. And so, but I think they especially as women, they feel like, well, you getting older, you gonna have to settle for something, you gonna have to compete, you gonna have to do this and the 10th for these men. And it's just like, I get what y'all trying to say, but if I gotta do all that to get a man, baby, I don't want no man, you know. And so it's kind of strange. And then a lot of times what I'm experiencing too, you'll have people that had an opportunity to date me and they'll try to circle the block because they see I'm still single.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, just because I'm still single don't mean you can circle the block on me. I gave you an ample opportunity to get to know me in a time period where I wanted to get to know you. You didn't take that opportunity serious, and you can't circle the block now because I forgot you existed, to be honest. I really, once I be forgetting people, I forget their name. I don't know if it's a Gemini in me, baby. I forget their name. I forget that I ever knew them. Then they show, like, oh, dang, I remember you. Hey, look at you. You alive? Oh, look at that, breathing and stuff. I love that for you. Okay.
Yeah. See, I don't think you had to compete. I think y'all got to be okay with sharing. Hold on, never mind.
I don't want to get in. That just pissed me off.
Hey, Mac, they get to a point where they got to be okay with sharing because hey, they gay. They gay. They broke.
That woman there talking about I ain't gonna share no man.
I know.
She ain't gonna want to share. You know,
I wasn't even talking about her. I was just talking about a lot of women in general.
Hey, man, it's getting that time.
Yeah,
you're right, Don. That's real shit. They're gonna have to because there ain't that many straight quality men left.
Was that you, Mac, who sent me the John talking about women gonna be single and
yeah.
I am 19 women. If I'm not enough for one man. Have y'all seen? I feel like
I mean you can be enough for one man, but he might need another
19.
He might need another one over here.
No.
So that makes 20. Jizzle 19 and he get one more, make 20.
No.
If you need a harem, I'm not gonna be a part of your harem. Okay.
No, she's
I have so many thoughts. I'm gonna pause though. I'll be back, y'all. Give me.
Oh man. Well, I can't unhear that damn Shannon Sharpe.
Michelle, you go take that. You like that, Michelle, don't you?
Oh, that's it, Daddy. That's it. I said, get this fake bullshit out of here. All right, Don, moving along, brother. Let's close this one out here, man. Why do you think so many people, including high-profile figures, feel the need to share intimate details of their lives on social media? I'll kick it off. I think because to me, too many people, these people feel more valuable, more important than they really are. I don't know who told you that you was that important or you was that relevant that you need to share your life with us. But social media has made people they have given people a false value or an appraisal of really their value to people. Like it's just entertainment. So you have people who really thinking that they're famous or they're important. I'll say that. Because you can be famous for dumb shit, for going viral. Oh yeah, oh boy, went viral. But for the simple fact, you're not significant and you're not important to anybody. So other than your people in your media circle. So I don't know, Dom, where that came from, but I think it's because of people's sensation. And I don't know why people are fascinated with pictures and lifestyles. And again, I know, Dom, we're not from this generation. I get it. But I'm not from a generation where I see a picture or somebody come on TV telling about if you want to have abs, you should eat grass weed every day for 6 days a week. You can have abs like this. Get the fuck out of here. That shit ain't never did nothing for me. But there are people who follow that and they think that they're important and they're not. So that's me bloviating on that. Dom, go ahead and I'll let Jizzle close.
I think a lot of people come to social media and give that up because they need validation. They need acceptance and validation from people that don't matter. So you need to hear from somebody that you don't even know to validate your point or validate whatever you're going through or accept you because, oh, I'm such a superstar. Oh, yeah, he said it. And I'm following you. And I'm like, oh, yeah, Mac the man. Da, da, da. Oh, man, nah, Mac, you right, Mac. Da, da, da. They need to hear that instead of just being okay with being wrong and being okay with whatever's going on in their life.
I like that, Dom. Validation, Dom. I like that. Yeah, you're right. Well said, Dom. Validation. They need validation. Jizzle, you didn't hear the question. So let me repeat that. Why do you think so many people, including high-profile figures, feel the need to share intimate details of their lives on social media?
I think Dom said validation. I think
Yes, Lord. He
sometimes
nailed
it's
that shit.
vindication as well.
Mm.
It's
Come on,
vindication
teacher.
because seriously, you'll have people create a false narrative around your name, and you need to vindicate yourself. So sometimes you got to come because they'll mess your name up publicly, but then you get vindicated privately, and that's not fair because if you a public figure, right, and you got receipts that you didn't do what they said that you did, so now you go to social media, okay, and you have the celebrities on there. This person, like Nicki Minaj, is a perfect example.
Or like that, but let me stop. Or like that interview you did with Tami husband, where he had to vindicate himself, where he said, "Hey, nah, we ain't together for 6 months."
So, but yeah, so it's like Nicki Minaj always talk about this, that, and the 10th, and then these girls have been, recording her in the things that she said. So it's like you coming up with this narrative, but that's not really how it went. And I got the proof because you're not gonna sit here and spend this the way you want to spend this. And so that's it seems kind of crazy that we have to go through that, but you have people that are literally, besmirch your name, right? For whatever reason, because they don't like you, for whatever reason, they'll besmirch your name. And then you go to social, and it was done very publicly. And you have people that have opinions of you now based on fallacious information about you, right? And so you go to social media and you air it out. Why? Because it was done publicly, and you need to air it out publicly as well, so that you know that you have vindicated yourself from whatever that situation is. And so yeah, some people are doing it for clout because they need to be validated, but other people, it's because you always got my name in your mouth. And now I'm tired of taking them blows that you're throwing at me that I'm not even throwing them back at you. You just keep coming for me, keep coming for me. The same thing happened with Megan Thee Stallion. Megan Thee Stallion was quiet about certain stuff until somebody started ... And when you, and then she's like, well, let me just put it all out here. Damn it. Let me just throw it all out there, because since you want to say, okay, and so that's what it is. Sometimes it's not just validation. Sometimes it's vindication. I want to tell my side of the story. It's not fair that you get to tell your one-sided side of the story and I don't get to tell mine.
I like that. Dom said validation. Jizzle, you said vindication. I like it. I like it. Wow. Good stuff, y'all. All right, y'all. Great segment on that. Hey, we covered oversharing of TMI or authenticity. It's time to get to that, man. Everybody's favorite segment: respect it or reject it. Oh, we got some shit today, and yes, Jizzle. Again, my sister Tami writes these, so you know everybody. She puts these so you would know everybody. As always, these are her. So shout out to Tami Claiborne for doing that. All right, but hey, just want to let y'all know we got something coming for y'all. All my smokers out there, my CBD smokers, got Redwood CBD. Yeah, baby. So if for all my smokers, I got some shit for you coming. Hey, it's a company that we're about to work with. Beautiful connection. Jizzle introduced me to some people, and it's been rocking and rolling ever since. We're gonna have a promo code for y'all for all the smokers. Yeah, man. Jizzle heavy in these streets. That's all I'm gonna say. All right. So yeah, your boy been on this red G Kush, and it's been doing me right. It's been a good day. Dom, I'm on my shit today. Yeah. All right. OG Kush. Shout out to OG Kush. All right. Respect it or reject it. I just don't know nothing about these house parties.
What are you saying?
Hey, Dom.
What are you saying?
Tell me that you like it, babe. Respect it.
Respect the house party, dog.
Respect it. Hey, back in the day when the lights used to go off when you in somebody's basement, you just on the corner.
No,
she just
why was it always the basement? Why was it always the basement?
I legit miss house parties. It's just, to me, we're in a space where it's not safe to throw them like it used to be. But a good house party, because the thing is, with a house party, you know all the people in there. It's not a whole bunch of random people that you don't know.
That's real.
You know what happened at the house party, stay at the house party.
The house party.
Like, ooh, you be having, oh yeah, I miss a good house party. But you know what I can't stand? I couldn't stand. I respect house parties, by the way.
Okay.
But I couldn't stand a house party where it was like 15 dudes and like 3 girls. That was the worst for me. Cause you at that point, you just gotta dance with all of them. All right, 5 minutes for you. All right, 5 minutes for you. All right. Oh, 5 minutes for you. Oh, you gonna come back? Oh, 5 minutes for you again. Like it was just
do it, Jizzle.
It was twerking on the dudes. I went to a party. Shout out to my boy Chris Smith. I put names
Chris
on my boy. He go by DJ. Oh no, he didn't on IG. He's
shout out to DJ. Oh no, you did. Shout out to
DJ.
DJ.
That's my boy. That is my boy. I would never forget. I don't know what birthday it was for him. Maybe it was like 16th birthday, whatever. We lived in the same neighborhood together growing up, and he had a birthday party. And everybody in the neighborhood pretty much came, but a lot of dudes in our neighborhood were dudes, right? So I was there, and I wasn't supposed to go. My dad, I think, told me I couldn't go. I lived in the neighborhood with my dad, but I was with my mama that weekend. My brother drove me from the west side of Atlanta, right, back to the east side to go to the party. I'm in the party, y'all. It's like 3 girls. His mama, shout out to Mama Smith. His mama brings us upstairs, and she said, "Y'all girls need to shake your asses. It's my son's birthday. Y'all need to go down there and shake your motherfucking asses." Okay, straight cuss. We went downstairs. We shook our asses. It got to the point, y'all. I don't know, some kind of way my shoes were off. Why somebody spilled grape soda in my shoe? They were some white K-Swiss shoes.
Ooh,
why somebody spilled grape soda on my
Not the K-Swiss.
I'm telling you. So
I still love my K-Swiss.
We had a ball.
Grape soda.
And not in the grape soda K-Swiss. No, don't do that.
We had a ball, y'all. And it was in the basement.
Oh, why is always in the basement, Dom? Them the best parties in the basement.
Parties in the basement.
Hey, Dom, nigga had that red light. Some nigga put that red light in there, boy. Ooh.
Oh no, I like when they hit the lights off. You just in that shower. When the parents who didn't care, you had the lights off.
Yeah.
When the parents that cared, when they had respectable parents, the lights was on. They might have put the blue light on, the red light. Hey, a light is on, and a
light is on. Boy, Don, you ain't lying, boy. Them lights went off. Niggas was going for what they know, man. We was fine.
Hey, you was trying.
Hey, my nigga, man. That's all right, Jizzle. All right, Jizzle. Let me put some respect on your house party game. All right, let me get to the chat, y'all. What we got? Respect it. Joanna said, I can see Detroit. Hell yeah, I know y'all in Detroit had some good house parties in the D. I know y'all had some good house parties. House party, Big T, respect it. AJ, hey, AJ. That's another one of DC's finest right there. AJ in the building. All right. Tony, oh shit, Tony G, respect it.
Whoa.
Now he was a kid.
Respect it. Oh,
this nigga likes something.
You know what? I can see Tony G respecting it because the go-go is like an overextended of a house party. Mm-hmm. So like we got the firehouse, it's hot. You got and then you got little clubs that we had to go. So it's high, it's packed in there, lights out, they in there, shake it. Yeah, I can see him respecting it.
Okay. All right. Well, I'm just happy the nigga respected something.
God. I miss house parties.
You miss house parties, Jizzle?
I do. It's just something it's intimate, but it's fun. But also what happened at the house party stayed at the house party. It's just like a vibe.
I mean, but did it stay at the house party?
For me and mine, for the most part, yeah. It might be, but I know what you can do. But it's not gonna be like your stuff aired out. It's not gonna be like that. So, but Atlanta's a different place. Like Atlanta is not like it used to be back then. Like back then, we was like club central. Back then, we was like party central. So party was like a lifestyle. It was the crunk era. It was knuck if you buck. It was the twerk era. It was all of that. So you had those energies there. The boys danced. Like the boys were getting them. They hitting it, you know what I'm saying? So it was just a different energy. It's not like that no more. And so it's like, and I was having this conversation last week with y'all. People feel like they gotta be drunk and high to have that type of fun. And it's like back then it was just like we was kids. We was not drunk, we was not high, we was just literally dancing, having a good time, listening to the music, da 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 da. It was just a different vibe. It's like not like that no more.
I mean, you are 35 now.
I am, but like, why being 35 mean I gotta be drunk and high to have fun?
No, I'm not saying you got to be drunk and high, but the scene ain't gonna be the same between 35 and back then. What I'm saying, I'm not talking about the drunk and highness.
Yeah, it's not about
Yeah.
the scene. It's just about it's not so much the scene. It's just the energy behind what it takes to have fun.
Yeah,
like the energy. Like we can't just
See,
chill. Like
you gotta find a nice kickback, or you gotta find somebody, a partner, you know, that like slow dating, that likes to go out and y'all can have that time together. You know what I'm saying? Y'all can go out and dance, and you and they knucking if you bucking and y'all there dancing. It's just y'all two. I ain't gonna, me and my wife, when we go out, we start getting a drink. Next thing you know, we in there, we partying like it's just me and her. We party like, hey, it's just me and her. Like, oh, okay.
That's how it's supposed to be, having a good time together. I love that, man. I love it. I love that for you, Dom. I love that for you. That's all right. Good stuff, y'all. All right, let me make sure I didn't miss anybody in chat. Tony just confirmed what Dom said. Facts. Jizzle said she loved house party. Who knows? Maybe next year for MacTastic weekend. Maybe I gotta figure out how I could throw a house. I don't know. It might be too many people to throw a house party, but that would be dope.
No, you just rent one and then
you know what? We're gonna do that. We're gonna do that. I think just for you, Jizzle. We're gonna do Airbnb, MacTastic weekend next weekend. Book it, Dom. House party for MacTastic weekend. Hey,
the house party.
Mr. Berry,
a pajama jammy jam.
Hey, and so Jizzle can relive her early years. I'm gonna do that for Jizzle.
And see, that's the other thing. See, we had house parties, so we wanted our house party because we wanted to have that for what they had from the house party movie. So we're like, oh, we gotta have a house party because Kid and Play had that house. It was lit. Like that was the thing. Like, oh, you gotta have that house party. Like, if it didn't come close, you like, damn, we ain't have a house party like that.
Next year, y'all, MacTastic weekend, book it, Jizzle. That's what we're gonna do. We'll rent a house, get a house, and have a house party up until a select amount of people. And what happens at the house party, stay at the house party. So that'd be dope. All right, Jizzle. Behave yourself at the house party. Just want to put that in the fans.
Don't throw it back on 15 people. We just heard.
Hey, please.
You went to the 15 people and started back over.
I'm so now. Back in the day, I could go to the club and a stranger could dance with me. I don't feel that comfortable no more. It's people weird. Back in the day, I was bored. I was like, are you mine? You know you do that look back as a woman. Okay, cute. All right.
That's when you knew you was cute. That's when you knew you was cute. You were like, oh, or she look over her friends, and her friends, she don't look back at you. She look at her friend, and her friend hit her with the, oh, you good? You in there? You in there?
All right, y'all. Hey, everybody in the chat. Next year, of course, y'all invited. Make sure y'all come on down to MacTastic weekend house party. Jizzle gonna be in rare form. Looking forward to it. All right, respect it or reject it. Streaming music versus CDs.
Because I'm do CDs in 2024. What did you say?
Yeah,
I know, but do you like it?
It took me a long time to stream. I ain't gonna even lie to you. It took me I was still buying CDs. My little brother was like, "Hey, you still buying CDs?" I was like, "Yeah."
It took me a while.
He was like, you can. It might have been like 2013, 2014.
No, I was buying niggas albums about 2015, 2016. I was
still going to Target looking for the new Best Buy. Still going to look for the new album
every Tuesday. I'm in there going to look for the new releases every Tuesday.
my little brother was like, "Are you serious? You went and bought?" I think the last album I bought was Meek Mill's album, right? And he was like, "You got this on CD?" And I was like, "Yeah." He was like, "You can this app." And I was like, "What?" I was like, nah, I'm cool on that. Nah, I like to touch the CD. And he was like, "Nah, big bro, you got to get up off these CDs." So yeah.
You respect it, Dom, or you reject it? I'm gonna respect it, man.
I'm gonna respect it. You know what I'm saying? Because ain't nothing like going like, damn, I haven't heard this song in a minute. Let me go to my phone.
Instantly go play it. That's true. And if you was a nigga like me, scratch up CDs and had to buy the same CD 2 or 3 times, streaming is good for niggas like me. So I'm gonna respect the stream.
See, I had a case with my burnt CD, like the CDs I love, I burnt them. So I had them, so I would use them, and then I had my regular ones. Where I just had the original. Where I just kept it and messed with it. Yeah,
that was what worked for me, dog. See, you was okay. You was smarter than me than that, because I just would keep buying the goddamn thing over again. Just respect and rejected. You don't know nothing about CDs, no way.
Okay, first of all, not too much, baby. I had a Walkman with my CDs. Do not play with me. The first CD
you had a Walkman with your CD.
Yeah, not with the. I didn't have one with the tape, even though I did have a tape player. I had the tape player. I had the old school one that had the actual record player, the CD player, and the tape player. It had all three of them up in that thing. But so I had that. So my first CD I ever bought was Destiny's Child, Writings on the Wall. So don't play with me. I do know very much CDs, but I also, y'all gotta remember, I'm saved, right? I'm Christian, right? So I don't know if y'all remember Craig G. Lewis. I don't know if y'all ever heard of who that was.
No,
okay, so growing up in the church, Craig G. Lewis back in the early 2000s had a thing called The Truth Behind Hip Hop.
Okay.
And in The Truth Behind Hip Hop, he basically told us that everybody in the music industry worships Satan. And it's all these secret messages in all the albums, right? He said he played songs backwards. He said it was like, we love Satan. It was all kind of crazy stuff happening in the CDs. And so, being a part of a church, the church wanted to show that to the youth. So the youth stopped listening to secular music, right? So when I think I was like 18, 17, 18. Maybe not, I wasn't 18. I was probably like 17, 16, 17. I think I was like 16, 17 years old. Went to the church. They showed that film. So now I'm scared of CDs, baby. I'm scared. So I took and I had some raunchy stuff. I was listening to like uncut Ludacris. I was listening to like Pretty Ricky, and Pretty Ricky, they some nasty mofos. I was in all that.
Rhyme with me.
Hey, Pretty Ricky
was the jam, dog.
Hey, Pretty Ricky got me 90% of my one night stands.
Pretty Ricky will get it done. Come on, baby, grind with me.
When I was 16, I threw away and burnt all my CDs. So I hadn't had CDs. I hadn't had CDs for years. The only CDs I had when I had CDs were gospel CDs or gospel rap CDs. People like Lecrae, things of that nature. So that's all I had when I had CDs. But then I moved so much. Trying to lug CDs with you just became, not, you couldn't do it, right? So then when they start doing streaming, maybe Spotify, Pandora, those were my friends. When they first came out, they were my friends. And it just made more sense than try to lug all the CDs with you everywhere you go. So yeah, I'm a huge fan of streaming. But I'm telling you that them Christian kids and I don't know if I was the only person, they had the little bonfire out there and they had you burn all your secular books and all your secular CDs. Like it was a real thing.
We found out Jizzle, you was out there with no shoes on, out in the trees.
No, I wasn't
with your white top on, talking about.
I was saved, y'all. Like I was really 100% saved. Like y'all understand, like.
No, she went from that to enjoying 4 minutes of Shannon Sharpe going. Go ahead, Jizzle. I had to get that in.
That's the Gemini in her.
That's the Gemini. Oh, a spiritual freak woman. Anyway. All right, y'all. Let me get to the chat, Jizzle. What AJ says, respect streaming any song I want at my fingertips, no doubt. Tony G, respect it. Oh, we got two respect. This nigga had him a great night last night. This nigga must have got him some real good cheeks last night or something. This nigga's in a great mood today. No breaks, no commercial. I just started downloading everything to my pad and my phone, over 4,000 songs. This nigga never did two respect this back to back. It's gonna be one of them days. Today is Good Friday for that nigga. Respected Joanna, of course. All right, good stuff. Respected or rejected? This is a question for you, Jizzle. And the women in the chat. Yeah, you, lady. A man that is not handy. Oh.
Respect it. I respect it.
Okay.
If you're not handy, but you got the money to buy a handyman, maybe I'm okay with that. Okay. Some men live a privileged life. Like they ain't never had to, do no hard work. And that's okay as long as you can afford to keep that privileged life. But if you can't
Ooh, Joanna didn't. What? Hey, hold on.
It's Friday
the 13th. It's Friday the 13th.
Yeah.
We got Tony G saying respecting everything, and we got Jawana disagreeing with. Hey,
it's a full moon outside the sun. There's some shit
13.
going on. Yeah, man. All right, so Jizzle respected. Jawana rejects it.
I respect a problem solver.
So
even if you can't be handy, if you can find somebody who's handy to do the thing, I'm okay with that. I respect a problem solver. Solve the problem. I don't care how you solve it. Okay. Now I don't want no punk. Like if I say, babe, there's a cockroach, you like, like I don't need that. But
right.
if you can't fix the doorknob, I'm okay with you not being able to fix the doorknob. You might not know how to do that. And I'd rather you not try and mess up something worse than get somebody to do it. It's okay.
Tony, I'm glad you respect it, brother, but I don't think he's gonna be dating a man that's handy, man. But hey, he's hot right now. That's 3 respects. I'm gonna shut up and take Tony. All right, this nigga's on the. All right, Tony, he respecting everything. All right, respect and reject it. Jury duty. I reject that shit. You gonna have me in there all damn day. I can't stand jury duty. Reject it. I know you get a day out of work if you're working, but I don't like jury duty. I reject it. Don?
I'm about to say I respect it. I think that's some of the issue of why a lot of the juries be so much of European colonizers instead of us, because we do reject it. So somebody that might go to jail for something that they shouldn't go to jail for, they go into a jury of not their peers, is because we reject it. I'm gonna go ahead and respect it.
I respect that view, Don. That's an intellectual.
I reject jury duty because jury duty reject me.
I've been
dating and asked me to come to jury duty like 3 times, and I you put in the leave at work, and then you wait, you call the morning of or the day of, whatever, and every time they be like, you have been released, you have been released, you have been. Why have I been released?
Yeah, I want you on jury duty. Just
when at one point I didn't want to go, but now that I teach these kids, baby, let me get a day away from these little kids. Let me get a day.
That's what she wanted for you.
A day. I need a day, Lord.
All right. AJ rejects it. Big T says, I reject jury duty. And Jawana, she rejected it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Tony G says, I reject it. I never have to do that. Okay. All right. Good deal. All right. Respect it or reject it. Packing and moving. Oh, man. I reject that shit, man. That packing suck. Moving suck. Unpacking suck. The whole process suck. I reject that shit. Jizzle?
I have thoughts about this. I honestly have PTSD in regards to no, you're laughing, but it's trauma. And I'm gonna tell you, real trauma. It's real trauma. So I can't tell you how many times I got evicted. Right. Can't tell you. Like literally have probably lost count. I can sit here and try to count in my head, but I can't tell you how many times I've been a part of an eviction.
Okay.
I live with my aunt. Ain't nobody business, but I live with my aunt, right? And she was getting carpet redone. And in order to get the carpet redone, everything in the rooms had to be removed, obviously, so that the carpet could be laid. If y'all know the anxiety that caused me, y'all wouldn't even understand it. And we were still very much in the house. The house still very much owned. Nothing but the fact that the rooms were bare and didn't have anything in them gave me so much anxiety. It was literally a trauma response that I had. So packing and moving gives me extreme PTSD because I've been one of those kids that came home when I was in the 7th grade and all of my shit was out. I came home when I was in the 1st grade and all of my shit was outside. I've come home and tried my key and my key didn't work because I've been in a shower and the marshal has come knocked on my door and I had to throw on clothes real quick because they was evicting our ass. So yeah, I hate it. Reject.
Fair enough, Jizzle. I feel you. I feel you. Don?
Hey, I reject it. I think I hate having to pick up shit. But I also hate when you got so much shit. It's the taking out, like it's shit that you forgot that you had that you gotta pack. You're like, damn, this been here. What in the world? And you know what happened? For a second, I ain't have to do no pack because I got spoiled by the Navy. So all you had to do, they packed it for you. Yeah. So I was like, oh, okay, all right. And then the first time I had to unpack and move some shit after the Navy, I said, never again. Never again. I said, matter of fact, when I know I'm moving, I'm saving the money so I can get moved.
It's worth every penny. Let them come in there and pack this shit up. That's a fact.
You can't even call me like, yo, I got the pizza in the bed type shit. Oh, nah, nigga.
Nigga. At this age, hey, Dom, at this big age, my back is not for moving no more. No. Well, good stuff. I think we all reject that. Let's see. I think everybody rejected that. Tony G says, I reject it. I hated that part of the military. I started hiring people to move me. Yeah, I think so. All right, good stuff, y'all. Respect or reject it. Sweeties Day.
What the fuck is that?
That's some holiday that women made
That's
up.
Chicago. Y'all did that in Chicago.
Yeah, okay. Because my sister put the list together. I know it was something about Sweeties Day.
That's Chicago because my buddies from Chicago were talking about, yo, Sweeties Day. I know what the fuck is that? You ain't never heard of that? I said, nah, that's like the woman supposed to be given to the man Valentine's Day.
Yeah.
So I reject that shit.
Yeah, I reject that shit too. So
y'all reject the woman giving a man a gift?
I rejected it. Y'all trying to make it a day.
It's the day. It's the whole day. The Sweeties Day. Like I reject all of that shit. Sweeties Day to all of that. Valentine's.
So y'all want a woman to reciprocate, but when they create a day specifically,
I don't need that day though. I don't need you to make that a day. Like that could just be any day.
That should be normal. Jizzle love language.
Yeah. Shit, it could be Valentine's Day. Shoot, why I gotta get a special day when Valentine's Day supposed to be for lovers, not for women?
I've never celebrated Sweeties Day. I never really heard of it before. But if it's a day that's gonna celebrate y'all, like a Father's Day or something,
I think it's in October, right?
I think so, man. I would have thought Jizzle heard of Sweeties Day, but maybe it's just
I ain't never had no sweetie. What are you talking about? These don't like me for real.
Moving along.
Let me tell you something. Men want to sleep with me. They want to take a ride on the Jizzle train. That's it. They do not want to relate with me. Okay. And the crazy part is, you on this train. So it's like,
come on, ride the train.
Jizzle train. Ride it out. Come on, ride the Jizzle train and ride it out. Well, Dom, she has said her ass be assing, so she told me on one thing, Mac, my ass was assing last night. So hey, I guess they want to ride the Jizzle train.
My ass was assing today too. I wore something around my booty so that the children didn't see that my ass was assing. But yeah, I was supposed to dance today, so I had to wear I wore leggings. But y'all know leggings. Leggings be legging,
All right, y'all. We're not about to go down.
That's why them girls be saying what they say when they come in class.
Hey, the girls do want to holler at Jizzle. Not the Jizzle train.
Why
the
Jizzle girls want to holler at me? No. Stop this.
All right. Respect it or reject it. Housewarmings. Man,
I like a housewarming for a first time. Yeah, for a first time homeowner. But if you move every 6 months, baby, don't expect me to come to all your housewarming.
I respect it.
I ain't gonna knock it, man. It's a housewarming. It's a celebratory moment. You get a house. I'm cool with that. I ain't that guy. I ain't gonna be.
I think it's two times I would celebrate a warming, right? If you are a young person, right, a young person, and you move into an apartment for your first time ever being out on your own, I respect that. And when you buy your first home, I respect that. Now, if you move from home to home, baby, I ain't going to your house. You better.
No, every time your ass move when the lease up, we're not doing this shit.
Yeah.
Every time you move.
Yeah, I told somebody that too. They said like, I'm having a housewarming. I said, y'all bought the house? Nah, we renting it. I said, no, nigga, that ain't no
nigga, that don't
qualify.
I need a mortgage. I need you to be paying a mortgage, nigga. Oh man, that's good stuff. All right, anybody got anything to say about that? We're moving on. Respect and reject it. Family reunions. It's a family reunion.
I respect it, but we don't have them no more.
I liked it when I was a kid.
Yeah, I respect them, but we
Yeah.
don't have them no more.
We don't. Family ain't family no more.
Mm-hmm.
Jizzle, family reunions, respect and
I
reject
love a good family reunion. We went to a family reunion this summer in July, but I didn't know any of my family. It was sad. I was kind of sad, and they all old. And I was like, "You old, and I don't know who you are." Poor family, cry.
Okay. Your mama's side.
My
Daddy's
mom's side, I don't know my daddy's side like that. And honestly, I don't know if I would go to a family reunion for my daddy's side because I feel like my uncle passed away and they didn't tell me about the funeral details for him. And then my aunt passed away, and I actually, had a relationship with my aunt, and I'm calling my cousin trying to get the funeral details for my aunt, and these people don't tell me the funeral details. I'm like, well, how am I supposed to go to the funeral? Okay, R.I.P. to my auntie. My auntie.
And I'm gonna add to that. I also think. I think it's up to us to start making our age group to start making the family reunion. But I also think we ain't gonna have the same amount of family members because they used to have 18 and 19 kids. We only having 1 and 2.
Good
so
point,
it ain't,
Dom.
so
And some none.
So
and
it
some
ain't
people none.
So it ain't the same.
That's true, Dom.
30 cousins over here. You're like, oh shit, they got my cousins over there. I got 30 cousins. Like, I got 5 cousins. Like, hey, all right, what kind of reunion?
Hey, Dom, I know you 5 niggas anyway. All y'all got the same mama. I know you 5 niggas. I ain't got even.
Yeah, so I went to one when I was 21. No, 20. I was 20. I went to a family reunion, and this my mama's side still. It was up in Tennessee. I didn't know them, but we got to know each other. It was a lot of us. We took pictures. It was great. We went to the club together. It was great. It was an experience. But I don't know them to keep in contact with them, and because like we have a specific name. Like we are my people, Tucker, Georgia. They're my people. The Peters Road. My family's the Peters. All the areas. This is my family. With both my granddaddy side and my grandmama's side on my mama's side live, right? And so, but I don't know them, and so I think for me personally, it was our parents' responsibility to introduce us to those people, but they didn't do a good job of doing that, and so now I don't know my same age cousins. But you gotta remember, back then people was having so many kids. My grandmama had 6 of her own, 3 boys, 3 girls. And then her siblings, it was like 13, 14 of them. Ride the jizzle train. What? Mm-hmm. Stop this foolishness. Anyway, my whole point, I don't know them. And so, yes, I would love to organize something where all the people would come together. But who I'm going to call? I don't know them folks at all.
You can go to social media.
Child, I would have to know. I don't know enough information.
Mm-hmm.
So that's the crazy part. Yeah.
Yeah, no. All right, y'all. Good stuff. Anybody? Let me get to the chat, y'all. I think everybody respected. See, there you go with the Jizzle Train dance. That's the Jizzle Train dance, y'all. She getting ready. Respect it. That's the Jizzle Train dance. Reject Tony G.
He back.
I knew it. This nigga respecting a handyman, but don't respect family reunions. God, you know what? All right, man. I'm not going to spend no time on Tony. Tony's a different brother. Glad he loves us over here, but he's a different dude. Respect it. AJ says we're planning one for next year after like 20 years. Don made a great point. It ain't that much family no more. Niggas ain't having kids.
Yeah, my grandfather had like 20 kids.
See, that's when niggas was getting it in back then, dog. Niggas was getting it in back then.
Mm-hmm.
Niggas was getting it in.
I be finding an uncle every 2-3 years. Like, oh yeah, Like, oh, that's my uncle.
I got uncles I don't know.
No, don't get Jizzle talking about that. She don't like that. Mac, they have family all over the place. It bothers me, Mac. I said, don't get her started about that. All right, respect or reject it. Not covering your mouth when you sneezing or coughing. I reject that shit. Cover your mouth, you nasty MFers out there that do that shit. Disgusting. Cover your mouth up. The adults. I reject it. Jizzle, I hope you reject it. Okay.
I got sick when I went to Europe because all the Europeans just like
disgusting.
They nasty.
Like with the tongue out, like what?
It's like, Dom, you look like you already Dom. Neat,
I reject
dude.
that shit.
Y'all already know, Dom. You're a neat dude.
Hey, and I reject you doing it in your hand. I need you to I need you to go like this. I need you to, because
Dom,
you ain't gonna go and I'm like, hey yo.
No, hey man, don't cover that thing up. Yeah. All right. Rejected. Maria says, cover your damn mouth. I'm gonna put the damn in there for you, Maria. All right. AJ says rejected. Nasty asses. Exactly. All right. Respected or rejected. Group texting. Would you take me out of these goddamn group texting, man? Listen, I get tired of being recruited to your damn. I don't want to be a part of the group text. Yeah. You seen that last night? Man, I got homeboys I ain't heard from Dom in 5 years. These niggas will throw me in a group text and start sending naked pictures. Listen, nigga, I'm not married. I go look at naked women. I gotta sneak. Don't put me in the group with you freak ass niggas. I go look at them. Hey man, it's some weird dudes out there. But anyway, I reject it. Don't put me in the group text. Dom, you in the group text?
I respect the group text.
Okay.
I just don't. I'm gonna stand on the lane. I respect it. Like I'm okay. If I know you and we cool, hey, it's good. Hey, it's 5 of us cool in here. We laugh, we joke. Hey, I respect it, whatever. But hey, if I don't know you, don't be just randomly putting me in some motherfucking group shit of niggas.
That's the shit I'm talking about.
Niggas I don't know. Don't just. I got a homeboy from the Navy that know everybody. That motherfucker be wanting to throw you in a group chat with niggas you don't know. But like, oh, you know him? No, the fuck
nigga, I don't know this nigga.
He finally that came around to accepting that I don't like people and I don't be knowing people. So he be like, yeah, you probably don't know them. I'm like, yeah, I don't.
No, you sound like me with that one. Jizzle, you a group chat type of lady? You like group chat?
I can't stand when people I don't know put me in random group messages. I have a homeboy. He's moving soon, right? Cool. That's fine. You moving. Fool then put me in a group chat with 20 people I don't know talking about his going away party. I don't know these niggas. And they messaging everything. Yeah, man. Did you see that game? Hey, man, we're gonna do this. And so basically, last week they finally put the plans for his going away party in there. I read the plans. I said, "This what y'all doing? Yeah, I ain't gonna do it. Love y'all, bye." And I removed myself from that group chat.
Yeah, I removed
myself. Muting it because they kept sending messages. I don't care what y'all. I don't know y'all. I don't know people. And so I told my homeboy, I was like, first of all, you could have told me you was moving yourself, not put me in a group chat to find out in the group chat. And so, boy, you live around the corner from me. I'm gonna come to your house and pull up at your house, and I'll see you. And that's how I say bye to you. All this extra stuff, nope, I don't like it. So, but then you have meaningful group chats. Like me and my coworkers, we got to talk ish while we in these collaborative planning meetings. So we just put ourselves in the group chat.
Well, that's different. Oh, lying. You're right. That's different. That's co-worker type shit. That's different, right there.
No, but then you have friend group chats. I have a group chat right now with all my people from college, all my pastor friends from college. It's like
what
11
they talking about. What do pastor
we be talking about everything up in
these secular people, and you see what
they're going to hell. They're going to hell.
I can't wait till Jesus come back.
Sick of this.
Wow. Y'all are using my stories against me. I don't appreciate it. No. So we were trying to go to alumni weekend together. That's when the group chat started. And now it's just like a check-in. You know, people got kids, people are, so that they'll post their kids. Oh, my baby just did this. Or that we'll post funny memes. We might post something that is like raunchy for us. Like, ooh, and then
what's raunchy to y'all?
Man, I don't know. And then because he's so saved, right?
he grabbed the Bible wrong.
Excuse the cussing in there, but I thought this was funny. So that we'll put the little caveat in it. But yeah.
You a fool. I would like to know what's funny to them. What's freaky to them too.
Raunchy.
Oh yeah, raunchy.
Yeah.
Raunchy, yeah.
But no. So honestly, I like a good group chat, and it reconnected me with people. So my homeboy, he just had a birthday. He just turned 39. Shout out to my boy Mark. And he came down with his wife. He came down here or came up here because he lived in Florida. Came up here with his wife, and they went to a wedding. And he came, and I saw him. I was able to hang out with him. Mark wouldn't have had my number if it wasn't for that group chat, because we hadn't spoken to each other in so long. Like, he wouldn't have my number. So I like a good group chat. Like, a good group chat, I'm here for it. But don't put me in no whack group chat where I don't know the people and I don't know who. I don't like that.
And don't be in a group chat calling somebody's phone at 1 o'clock in the morning. Like, yo, just because you what you calling my phone at 1 o'clock in the morning for?
Yo, what be wrong with people, man? My niggas just do stupid shit.
Yo, I had to tell my home. I said, my girl, like, yo, your phone going off. I'm like, what? This nigga.
Exactly.
I got a rule. Don't call me after 10. After 9. Don't call me after 9. You call me after 9, I'm looking at my phone like, I'll talk to them tomorrow.
Well, why you sending me a text at 1 in the morning? Nigga, I'm asleep. Yeah.
That part.
Man, it's some crazy shit going on right now. Nigga, I'm not there. Nigga, I don't care. Anyway, I think we all feel the same. So everybody rejects it. Look into the chat. Rejected. I don't want to see everybody's messages. I'm with you, Maria, on that. Tony G rejected. I don't want to see her nasty pics. Big T says, rejected it. I wish I could remove myself from them. I try to remove myself from all of them, Big T, to be honest with you. Keep it a buck. All right, good stuff. All right, respected and rejected. Board games, spades, Uno, Monopoly. I respect that.
Respect that
big time.
Respect
Especially Uno.
shit.
Hell
Hey,
yeah.
respect that shit. Hey, me and my lady will fuck some motherfuckers up in some motherfucking spades.
Man, spades, dominoes, all of that shit.
Hey.
Tonk, all that shit, dog. All of that.
Hey, spades got me through deployment.
Hey, that's all niggas did in the break room was play spades all day.
Hey, that was it right there. Spades and tongue.
That's a man that know what he talking about right there.
Hey, I took a lot of niggas paychecks over that tongue.
Man, you ain't lying. All right, what we got in the chat? We got, let me see. Joanna says respected.
What we respecting?
Board games,
Cards,
spades, cards, Uno, Monopoly.
My favorite.
Respect. Okay, gotcha. Just a respect. All right, good deal. Moving along, and we almost to the people, y'all. Respected or rejected. Why do I think Jizzle does? I think Jizzle, this is something she do. Failing to use turn signals before you get over. What's
I can drive. I use turn signals. I drive very well and I'm very cautious. So yes, I use turn signals.
You drive like you here, or you drive like you're in Korea?
I never drove in Korea.
Oh, okay.
There's no need to drive in Korea. Public transportation is very efficient.
Ooh, that's a shot. Pew pew.
All right, well, excuse me. Sorry, Jizzle, please. No middle fingers to me. Thank you. Sorry, it's just a joke. All right, what we got? Respect it or reject it. Leaving the toilet seat up. I don't live with nobody but me, so I always leave the toilet seat. I turn it up. So I guess I respect that. I don't know how to reject that.
He said, I don't live with nobody but me.
So like, why would I go reject the shit? I live with myself. I respect it. Don?
I know my wife is right there, so I just put the seat down. Okay. I lifted up the pee, I put it back down. It ain't.
All right, you gotta do that.
It ain't hard. Like, hey, all right. Well, hey, now let me say this: when we beefing, because me and her both petty, I leave it up. Like, fuck it. But, but when we cool, which is more 90% of the time we good, I just go ahead and lift it up, put it back down. You know what I'm saying?
All right. Jizzle, you respect it, right?
Because hold on, before she go, because they don't lift it up for us, knowing we gonna go in there and pee. So I mean, what's
yeah, they don't lift that motherfucker. They don't lift it up.
Yeah.
What am I? What
you
is
respect it or reject leaving the toilet
seat up?
What am I
respect leaving? I reject it. Don't leave the toilet seat up. What are you doing?
All right. Let's see. And what we got in the chat, Big T, I respect it. I can't help it. It's hard, man. It do be hard.
Tony don't have a. You know what?
Yeah, just let it be, y'all. All right. Respect it or reject it. Last one before we get to the people. Slow internet. I reject slow internet. I hate slow internet. I hate slow internet. I hate slow
that shit.
Y'all remember dial up where you had to sit and wait?
AOL.
You remember that?
Yeah.
You would think she would because she's so much younger than us. You would think she
I was
would.
messing with you. Hey, I remember that shit.
Hey, no, she gets
but I ain't gonna lie, that was a time though. That AOL chat.
AOL chat was lit.
Hey.
AIM is what it's called.
AIM
Thank you very much.
All right, it's okay.
Y'all keep coming for me today. First, I can't drive. Then I don't know what AIM is. I ain't never had a CD player. Like what? I'm an old soul. Y'all don't know that about me, right?
All right, just all right.
See, y'all just coming for me.
But she come for me all the time. But she all right.
Mac,
all right.
I have not come for you in the last 2 weeks.
It's been peaceful. We've had a peace treaty. I like it, but you know you will start something in a minute. All right, respect it or reject it.
1 week. We did go for his headline again last week.
Man, stayed at me. She did. She jumped on that.
We did last week.
Yeah,
we did. I said 1 week. I
do not recall.
Okay. I respect it.
Thank you, dog. Thank you for letting her know she did that. But the minute I say something to her, she get mad.
I respect it, G. I respect it.
I just take it like a G. All right. Respect or reject it. Shannon Sharpe, I reject his ass. I think he's a clown. I do not like Shannon Sharpe and that buffoonery that he did, that stunning boo. I'm good on him. I don't want an unk acting like a nephew. I say it again. I reject him. Go ahead, Jizzle.
You have thoughts.
I can't. I do not. I'm not a fan. You know how you feel about
Jizzle, he had him number one. Jizzle. He had him number one. We didn't even get further down the people. He had to get top of the line.
No, I reject that old man. Like, bro, sit down. You're doing too much. Old man, sit down. You're a granddaddy. Sit your ass down with all that goofy shit. Reject him. Like you reject Nicki Minaj. I reject him vehemently. That type of him.
Vehemently. Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah. That word.
All right. I'm gonna let Dom go. I need to think about how I feel about Shannon Sharpe.
Go ahead, Dom.
I respect it. I respect his football career. I respect his analyst on TV. I even respect him being on ESPN and FS1. So I respect Shannon Sharpe. He's entertainment. I don't look at him nothing more than entertainment now besides his football career. So it is what it is.
This is where I am with my feelings towards Shannon Sharpe, because my disdain with Shannon Sharpe has nothing to do with him being an unk few unk. Has nothing to do with anything. What my disdain with him is, I think that his ideology about women and relationships is problematic. And some of the conversations that he had with the guests on his platform, as far as his podcast is concerned. And I think he's too old to have the mindset that he has about relationships. But it doesn't affect me personally. I would never entertain Shannon Sharpe, so it doesn't affect me personally. So I think for the purposes of the Cat Williams interview, I'm gonna respect that. Cat Williams interview started this year off with violence, and I love that for us.
That's more cat than him, but okay. All right, fair enough. What the chat say? The chat says respect. All right, do you want to respect? All right. Anybody else? Nobody else. All right. Moving along. Respect or reject it. Kevin Gates. I respect Kevin Gates. I like Kevin Gates, man. I like Kevin Gates.
All my diamonds shining, hey, they really diamond.
I rock with Gates, man. I got 2 phones. Kevin Gates. I rock with Gates, man. I got 2 phones. I rock with Gates. I like Gates a lot, man. He's another enlightened brother. He a little different, but that's okay. I'm different. I can rock with Gates. Jizzle.
Beige rage. You gonna stay with your beige brothers, huh?
You damn right I am. You damn right. Hey. It ain't too many light-skinned brothers I ain't gonna rock with. It ain't too many. I'm gonna stick with my kind. Jizzle. Kevin Gates.
My brother loves Kevin Gates. I don't like that he did a Jerika diss or Dorica. What's his wife's name?
Jerika.
I don't like that he did that. That was lame to me, but he never did nothing to me. I also think he kind of performs weird with putting his private parts in people's faces. I don't know. I might have to reject this dude. He kind of weird. He a little weirdo.
All right. Dom.
He weird, yeah. Dom, I feel like when you sip the drink, you finna say
you never know, because sometimes it means reject, sometimes it means respect. You never know.
I reject it.
Okay. All right, you reject
all that enlightened stuff that you said sound cool, but then on the other hand, he do all this wild stuff that he be saying and doing. So I don't know if he the enlightened brother or he this person over here. So it's look like you getting more of the stuff over here than the enlightened brother that he came out that he was doing. So yeah, I reject him. Yeah, I reject him.
All right, fair enough. Let's see what we got. Joanna says she respect Kevin. Let's see. I'm gonna go back. Tony G said he rejects Shannon Sharpe. He's fake. I agree with that. Stand with you on that, my brother. Tony G says has never listened to Kevin Gates, so I reject it. All right, moving along. Respect it or reject it. Glorilla.
I love.
I respect Glorilla, man.
I love.
I don't know what her little bitty ass be saying, but I like her little bitty ass. I like her, man. I like her a lot.
I love me some Gloria Hallelujah. Shout out to
I respect her. Every time I hear she never disappoints me from what I like. Whenever I hear her on the CMG album,
yeah.
Every time I be like, babe, really?
Yeah,
Glow. I was like,
hey, yo. Not the little.
Mm-hmm. So I respect her.
I respect Glow too. All right. Respect or reject it. Let me see. Make sure I ain't missed nobody. AJ said she respects Glow. All right, cool. Respect or reject it. Chad Ocho Cinco. I respect Chad a lot, man. Ocho Cinco. Respect
who that is.
It's Chad Johnson.
You don't know who Chad Johnson is? The black guy that played
the one that beat up the girl on Basketball Wives.
Okay. I don't watch that.
All right. Yeah. Well, all right. Well, it's one she don't know. Okay. Well, that ain't bad. It's been a while since she ain't knew somebody. So okay. I thought she would have knew Chad Johnson, but all right, fair enough. All right. Respect it or reject it. DC Young Fly.
I love DC. I
love DC too. You talking about District of Columbia?
Home of Go-Go.
I love DC.
I was sad when his girlfriend died. And now he got the 3 babies to take care of by himself. Real sad.
Yeah, he's actually. I've been to a concert when he performed. It was good, man. I enjoyed it.
Yeah, I rock with DC. He real funny.
Yeah, DC a trip. All right. Let me see. Joanna said she reject Chad. Okay, Joanna.
Did you answer? Did Dom answer?
Oh, I respect him.
Okay.
Yeah, he a very talented brother. I respect him.
Respect the DC Young Fly. Respect Dom Davis. All right,
and definitely how he carried, how his wife died or whatever. The way he spoke about that situation. I respect that.
Respect it or reject it. Nia Long. Respect. That was my early girlfriend crush, man. One of many.
Take a shot for that one.
Go ahead, Dom. Get you a shot, man, for Nia. Love Jones, Nia. Dom. Friday, Nia. That was Nia Long. Can't go wrong with Nia Long.
Boys in the hood, Nia.
Hey, Dom, when Trey was like, you thought I'd cry in front of a female. He was swinging at that. Yeah, Nia Long and Boys in the Hood. Yeah. Respect. Yeah, I had a moment. Bear with me. Okay.
I reject.
Take a shot for Big Pop in heaven.
I have a personal experience with Nia Long that caused me to reject her.
Ooh.
Oh, okay. What happened?
So she came and visited my very Christian university.
Okay.
Hold on. I had a question before you go into that. You was trying to be a pastor?
No.
Oh, okay.
No.
Okay.
I just went to a private Seventh Adventist Christian University.
Okay.
Shout out to Oakwood, OU.
Okay.
But no, she came from my very Christian university, and of course, all the men were flabbergasted because their childhood crush Nia Long was there. But she gave some very, I think, problematic advice. And it, to me now it's true, but like I need you to read the room and understand where you are. She was like, you all are young, you have plenty of time to explore your sexual things. Da, 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 da. And so basically we would have it was at a chapel service. The way that our school was set up, we had mandatory chapel every Tuesday. They would bring in people like Cornel West, Eric Dotz, like all the different people. Nia Long was one of the people they brought in, so they paid her to be there. They didn't know, the people in the church didn't know where they were going to have it, what she was going to say. So when you have a person like that, where they don't know what they're going to say, the sanctuary, we couldn't have our chapel in the sanctuary. Like you couldn't have it in the church building. You had to have it in the gym or somewhere because we don't know what this person going to say. You can't be up on our pulpit saying whatever you want to say. So two times that happened when I was a student there. One time was when you had an ex-stripper who became a preacher. No, not stripper, ex-porn star. She was an ex-porn star that became a preacher. They wouldn't let her preach in the sanctuary, right? And then it was when Nia Long came. Now, to me, I'm thinking Nia Long can speak in our church. Like, why can't Nia Long speak in our church? And then she got up there and she was like, yeah, y'all will be sexually free. And, and it was like, girl, like, did you not Google this school before you came here? Like, it didn't sit well with me, just because I think that as somebody who's getting paid to go to a place, you need to do a little bit of research so that you don't go in there saying things that are going to be counterintuitive to that place. So since that, I just been looking at her real crazy. Just like,
shouldn't you be mad at the school? Because then they know who Nia Long was before they invited her.
No,
I never seen her give a Christian speech before in my life. So
it wasn't necessarily supposed to be Christian. I just think that it's kind of irresponsible, right?
Of y'all to invite her.
No, it was. I think they chose to invite her, so that I'll put that out there. That was the school's choice, right? Or the USM choice, not the school. The USM, the United Student Movement, choose to bring her in, right? But if you did a little bit of research, you would have known that this is a very conservative place that you're going to. To me, if I know I'm going to speak to a group of conservatives, right, I'm not going to be talking about sexual freedom and da 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 da. And it so that, I mean, that's just my personal experience with her. I can't speak. And then I think how she moved in her personal life after that, hearing her say that, and then watching how she moved in her personal life, then her getting cheated on with the baby, never getting married, but was engaged to the man for all them years, never got. I was just like, yeah, no. But that's just me personally. I can't speak to. I know y'all love her and stuff like that. I don't dislike her as an actress, but on a personal tip, I'm just like,
it wasn't a good experience.
It wasn't a good experience. It wasn't a positive experience with her. Like, it was, and I remember thinking, like, why did they pay her to come? She didn't say nothing that was worth. Why did they pay this lady to come here and talk to us? Like, we got to sit here. Yeah, just my personal opinion.
All right. Well, I guess. Sorry, Nia. 2 out of 3 going to win this one. All right, what the chat say? Respect for Nia. AJ says that. Big T says respect Nia Long. Joanna said nothing but respect Nia Long. Tony G says respect. Wow. He hit it with the eye. That nigga
you by yourself, Jizzle?
Damn, Jizzle.
I mean,
what? Even Joanna left you out there by your...
No, but it's like I said, it's a personal experience. Y'all never been in the building with her. Y'all never heard her have a speak. I have experiences with certain people. Like, I've been to a place where Megan Good spoke. So she's very shy. She's very soft spoken. She does not, even though she plays these characters, she's a very shy, soft spoken person. Like, I've seen Megan Good in person. Devon Franklin, her ex-husband was a minister. He came and preached. She came and preached with them. Saw her mom. Saw her. So I have experiences with certain people that.
So you feel okay, respect with Megan Good the way she spoke, but then the marriage ended. Like...
I respect Megan Good when that person that she was then. This with Jonathan Major.
That's what I'm saying.
With Jonathan Major.
So she might have gave you a fake person up on stage. That might not even been who she was.
That's true.
I don't think that's what the case was. I think she's still very much that person. I just think that as life happens, you change. Everybody goes through the changes of life. I think she's still that same person that is, a little bit bashful, this, that, and the 10th, da 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 da. But when you with a different partner, they're different energies. And so I think that this is where it is. And I also don't, I don't want to speculate why her and Devon Franklin didn't work out, why they got divorced. But that changes occur in relationships. And I think, Dom, you could probably speak to that as somebody who's married. You go through cycles in life and you change, and sometimes you and your partner change in the same direction, and sometimes you don't. So I don't know what happened there. And so no judgment for the divorce, no judgment for that. But to be in a relationship with Jonathan Majors, to me, seems strange. Especially, did y'all hear the news about her like paying his child support and paying for his dog fees? Y'all didn't see that? That's been all over like social media these last couple of days.
Yeah, I heard. I saw something like that.
They're saying like she paying like all his bills. Like she's the ones who pays all his bills now.
Whoa.
Yeah. So I'm like, it's giving you downgrade this. Like it's giving you went for somebody who was a executive of movie making, right? Like to Jonathan Majors, not saying that, but you paying his bills, like. Okay, girl, if you like it, I love it. But I ain't gonna be me. Cause why you paying his child support? I didn't even know Jonathan Majors had kids. What?
I didn't either.
That's what I'm telling you. So this is what I don't know how true that is. That's what I saw on social media lately though. That she came up with a report that said that she supports her man and pays his child support and his dog fees and his
Okay. All right. Well, we went from Neil Long to Megan Good to Jonathan Majors. All right. Respect and reject it. Country Wayne. I respect the hustle, man. I mean, I respect the hustle. I respect the hustle. I'm not a big comedy skit on internet type of guy. I don't really follow him. I don't get into him. But I respect what the brother did. He was the first one to really, do that and make it. And he's grown a business to it and making movies about it and shit. I mean, I respect Country Wayne. I ain't got a reason to knock on him. I respect the hustle.
He not funny to me.
No, he's not. I didn't respect. You didn't see me saying the nigga was funny. I respect his hustle.
And then he got like 10 kids by multiple different people.
I know you was gonna bring up that man's kid.
You know how I feel about that.
I knew he was gonna bring up about
and then at one point he was still married to his ex-wife and he was dating Just Hilarious. I'm gonna reject him. I'm sorry. I shout out to him. I was he did the movie Praise This, and so he was the DJ for Praise This. So I've been on set with him before. He seemed cool, but you got some weird personal stuff going on, my brother.
Yeah.
You reject him?
I will be Joanna. I'm standing with Jizzle.
It's been a rough day for Jizzle, man. So I'm glad she getting into the ruffle for her. All right. Fair enough. All right. Well, all right, Country Wayne. Respect and reject it. Gucci Mane. Respect Gucci Mane, man. I like Gucci Mane a lot. I do. I
respect him. I
always like Gucci Mane.
So I said I respect Gucci.
All right. I'm about to say, Jill, you like he was thinking over there. Respect it or reject it.
If he did anything that I didn't like, and I can't think of nothing off the top of my head that he did that I didn't like. So
all right. Tony said respect it. He came a long way, but it's corny to me. Joanna said respect Gucci. Respect it or reject it. We're almost done. Deion Cole. Respect that, man. That's Chi-Town's finest, man. I love me Deion Cole.
I respect him. He's funny to me.
That nigga funny as hell, man.
Yeah,
I like Deion Cole. He cute too.
Okay, Jizzle, you see? Okay. He's an older man. You shoot your shot at him?
I wouldn't shoot my shot.
And he long distance.
Hey, and she like that. She don't want a nigga close to her now.
I'm so tired of y'all thinking y'all.
Deion Cole.
I'm tired of y'all. Y'all don't know nothing.
Deion Cole.
All right.
I don't know nothing.
So Jizzle, you will holler at Deion. Oh, you're not gonna say nothing. I mean, I know you said, but you would be open to it though. All right.
How old is Deion Cole? Like 52?
Like 50 something?
He like to kick it at the Whiskey Mistress.
I want somebody that if I have small children, they'll be around to watch my small children. You know?
Why are you killing them off that He only 50.
I'm not killing them off. I just have a good friend of mine whose husband is older than her, significantly older than her, and that's the issue now. So
Okay. All right.
Thank you, Joanna. They've been messing with me all the whole show.
Y'all never said nothing with Tami mess with me. That's all I'm saying.
All
right, respect it.
Like that, man.
Respect it or reject it, but it's all family and love. Respect it or reject it. Ricky Smiley. That's one of them.
I like how we all made the same face at the same time.
Hey, and ain't nobody said shit yet. We still like, damn, bro. Got lean back, Jizzle leaning back. I can't even make no reel out of this one. It's been too long. Man,
I reject it. I'm gonna reject it.
Yeah, he too much. He a little too weird. He kind of the weird side to me too, Dom. I'm gonna have to reject him too. Yeah. I ain't never been a big Ricky Smiley fan. I'm gonna reject him. But at the further review, the play stance is called rejected. Go ahead, Jizzle.
Old school Ricky Smiley has a place in my heart, y'all. Y'all remember when they used to put the comedy show on the CD and you listen to it on your family? Y'all never did that? And you listen to it on the on your like family vacations on your way down to Florida or something? Y'all never did that before? So when I was growing up and we would go on vacation, we would have Ricky Smiley tapes, you know, his concerts, you know, used to call it, you know, comedy shows concert. Yeah. You know, and we would listen to it, and it'll either be him doing live stand-up or it would be him doing the prank calls, the different prank calls. And when I tell you, I used to die laughing listening to Ricky when he was the host of Comic View. I love when he was the host of Comic View. It's like you said, Mac, he's gotten weird over the years.
Yeah.
And it's like, I don't know if I was, and I know he lost a son recently. And okay, I'm gonna respect him, and the reason why I'm gonna respect him is because he ain't did nothing personal to me. But
okay,
that was hard. That was hard.
That was hard for everybody. But I had to. I was like, well, goddamn, I'm gonna reject him. What the chat got, man? Because it was hard for us up here. All right. AJ said he was cool back. He was cool back when like he was doing Def Comedy Jam. I used to like him back early on, man. He was funny as hell. Ricky Smiley thumbs down. The old Ricky was cool with the prank call. Yes, Tami, you all right. Man, my guy, DJ Puff. What up, Puff? What Ricky do? Puff, I can't get with him, man. He didn't got weirded to me over the years. Puff, I can't get with him. LOL, Puff. All right. Respect it or reject it. Offset.
I respect it. I respect it.
I reject that Negro.
I respect it.
Go ahead.
I respect it. Hey, she knew who she was marrying.
I think it's weird to pop out with a new woman. I think that's real disrespectful to pop out. Even though y'all in the midst of divorce, to pop out with a new woman when you know your wife, y'all still married, is pregnant with your baby.
She didn't say it was his baby.
No, they did say he was in the delivery room with her. They just posted the pictures. The baby they had the baby like.
Stop believing whatever they be doing before album shit. Whenever she about to put out a record or something, so I don't even be believing the divorce rumors because she stayed with the nigga. How you gonna say I'm pregnant and then next day I'm getting a divorce? Like, what are we doing here? Like, I reject her for doing the type of goofy shit she be doing whenever it comes to that. You knew who the nigga. You knew who he was. Hey, he done cheated. You done seen the receipts. Him texting the youngest. You still say, hey, you let me get over with for that much stuff. Hey, I'm gonna keep doing it.
I gotta agree with you on that. The boy ain't changed.
I feel you, and I wish she had gotten away earlier. And I think she tried, but I think there's things like love, and I also think that there's things like status. And I'm not talking about social status. I'm talking about, once again, you're talking about a woman, right? Mm-hmm. Their status. you know, she got to say that her child was her first child and her children are by her husband. That's a thing. Even though she come from a stripper mindset, even though she come from where she come from, that's a thing. You couldn't say that, oh, her baby are illegitimate. You couldn't say none of that about her. So I think that, yes, she might have been staying for love. Yes, she might have been staying for this. But I do fault her for saying when you see the fault, because I think you have to make choices as a woman and as a person to like, is this person gonna respect me? If he's not gonna respect me, I gotta push forward. But I don't know. I just think like, why, if you love a woman, why you constantly making her look goofy in public? So I reject Offset. I get exactly what you're saying, Dom, and I definitely agree with you. I definitely think that a person gonna only do what you
allow them to do, just
right. And I hope that this time she actually gets away and we don't pop up 2-3 years later and she got another baby by him.
She had a new song right before this happened, right?
I don't know.
That's what be happening. So that's why I can't blame. Yeah.
Joanna says reject Offset. I agree with Dom. The car's good. I'm gonna have to respect this game, man, because the boy he ain't changed a lick. She keep doing the same shit. He keep doing the same shit. So it works for them. So what my man Puff says, DJ Puff, money and status. Shout out to my castmate from Queens Court, man. All around amazing brother. Hey, he's been on the platform. Puff, we're glad to get you on the back on the purple panties again, man. Got to come back through. All right, respect or reject it. Last few, y'all. Kendrick Lamar performing at the Super Bowl.
I respect it.
I respect it.
Kung Fu Kenny in that mug.
I respect it.
I can't go with that, man. Lil Wayne should have performed. I reject that. No disrespect to Kendrick. I love Kendrick, but New Orleans, Lil Wayne should be headlining that.
But he didn't headline it when Beyonce did New Orleans. So what's the issue? And he was hot as fish grease back then.
But they wasn't. That was before Jay-Z was quote unquote with Goodell, right? And doing that hip hop thing.
They still had Beyonce. They didn't have Lil Wayne.
Nah, I still think Lil Wayne should be there. Should be headlining that, man.
So you want to see a performance where somebody forget their lyrics?
I've seen so many think pieces on this, y'all. I've seen the think pieces about Lil Wayne's music, the things that are in Lil Wayne's music not being PG friendly for the audience. I've seen so many.
And what the hell was in Snoop music, 50 Cent music, everybody else that had performing? I cannot. I don't have a horse in this race. Okay, just so we clear, I don't have it does not matter to me either way. But here's my thing. It's kind of what Dom said. Where was the outrage at the other Super Bowls where they were in New Orleans? There wasn't it. It's like, why is this suddenly outrage? And the thing
they were talking about Taylor Swift doing it last year. They said Taylor Swift was going to do the Super Bowl last year. That she was going to do the New Orleans Super Bowl.
That too. And then I want you to think about it. Not just if you're talking about New Orleans royalty, why not Juvenile? Why not Master P? Why not? It's a slew of people you could have. So why are they so open arms specifically about Lil Wayne? It's I don't know. It's kind of a moot point for me. Like I'm just happy, and maybe I'm just speaking as a black person. I'm just happy they picked a black person. To be honest, because sometimes when they be picking on white people, I'll be like,
who is Kung Fu Fighters?
Yeah, exactly. Y'all remember several years ago when the iPhone automatically downloaded the YouTube album?
I said, what the fuck is who is that? YouTube or what the fuck is YouTube? Like
exactly.
YouTube downloading the iPhone? No, YouTube is a band. From where? Who that?
So I'm just happy, and I think this has been Kendrick's year. People are hating, saying that he ain't got no hits. He don't have enough hits. That's cap. I think I've seen Kendrick live. Okay, I saw Kendrick live in Korea. I bought tickets to see this man live in Korea. He's an amazing performer. I think he gonna give a great show. He like even with the They Not Like Us, Not Like Us video. The how he curates stuff. He gonna give an amazing show. I'm not saying that Wayne wouldn't have given an amazing show. But I think that I think it's belittling.
I think he gonna bring Lil Wayne out.
Exactly, but I think it's also belittling Kendrick this is a moment of win for him. And I think that this debate about whether Wayne should have been there or not is weird energy, because we know as from Kendrick's, Kendrick respects hip hop, and he don't just respect hip hop from the West Coast. He respects it from the East Coast, and he respects it from the South as well. So with that being said, he probably gonna bring Wayne out. He probably gonna bring some New Orleans people out. But like the fact that y'all have downplayed him getting this big, successful, huge thing to make it about Wayne, to me, that's weird, and I don't like none of that energy behind it. It's weird. It's weird energy.
My thing is, when it was in California, LA, they made sure they made all them West Coast artists, Snoop, Dre, all them did that. But it get to New Orleans, and all of a sudden now it can't. It's a problem with Wayne and all them guys.
Eminem's not West Coast. 50's not West Coast.
But he's connected to Dre. Dre was over that.
Only people West Coast was Snoop and Dre.
Well, how did he come out with a West Coast producer though, Don?
Who was from Vegas? When they just did the Vegas show, who was from Vegas?
Vegas ain't got no damn artists in Vegas.
Okay, then.
Vegas ain't got no damn rappers from Vegas.
Just because we got one Super Bowl where they was from that town, don't mean every Super Bowl is going to be they from that town. We had Tampa. Jay-Z was on top of Tampa. Who came from Tampa? Who came from Florida?
We agree to disagree on that one, guys. All right, what you want to say? She ain't feeling me right now. She said Mac Wayne has got to a point that he can't remember his own lyrics. That man gonna be just fine. Not to mention, it's not appropriate. Oh, y'all, man, y'all trip. Right, Dom. He's going to bring Wayne out. He is very smart. I would hope he brings Wayne out. This is no knock on Kendrick.
Hey, bring Wayne out to put the nail in the coffin.
Yeah, man. Janet Titty came out. Janet Titty did come out. I remember Janet Titty came out. All right, guys. 2 more, we out. Respect or reject it. Remy Ma. I reject that. I reject it. Because you know what, man? That whole how you moving with the whole Papoose thing, I reject that, man. I reject that. Man he held you down. He put the queen, he put that lady first, as the song say, and she put his ass last, and goddamn around here cheating with the little young man and all of that, embarrassing the boy. I'm gonna reject Remy Ma, and I like her lyrics too. Ma can rap, but I gotta reject how she moves. I'm gonna pass on that. Go ahead, Jizzle.
I can't answer this question off the top of my head, man. I need Dom. Dom, go ahead.
You don't know Remy Ma?
No, I know who Remy Ma is. I've been on set with Remy Ma. She was on the show Queens. I was on set with her, and I was like, oh my God, Remy Ma's here. It was crazy. She was performing. It was crazy. Okay, but y'all,
come on, Jizzle.
I'm conflicted here.
I got you.
I am conflicted.
I respect it. Niggas do it all the time.
No, hell no. Hell no. Okay, hell no. He did all that shit you women say they want. Papoose did all of that shit they say they want.
Niggas do it all the time.
I reject Dom. Now, if that happened to you, all right.
Hey, the game is the game. The
Rejected
game is the
Remy
game.
Ma the way she did. That was dirty as hell. That man held her down in jail, kept her career alive.
See, he might have held her down in jail, but we don't know how he was acting when she got home.
No.
And I think that's kind of where I am with it, honestly, because I don't know the story. I respect you rejecting it, Matt. I just don't know what the shift was that made her behave that way. Right? I don't know the inner workings of it. I don't watch Love and Hip Hop. I know they were on that at one point. I don't watch, so I don't know the inner workings of how that relationship shifted. And so because I don't know it, it's like I don't want to judge her based off of this information. I don't have the information. A lot of other people that I reject, they've spoken on it, so I have information about their relationship. I don't know what happened between Remy Ma and Papoose. I don't know what the situation is. I don't know if they together, they not together.
They didn't let us in. They didn't let us in. They didn't let us in, so we don't know.
And that's
so she chose to leave him alone. I respect it because maybe he acted funny when she got home.
But when it's the antithesis and it's a man, he don't get no benefit of doubt that shit would happen to her. Oh my God, he ain't shit. He no good. It ain't no benefit of doubt when a man move like that. None.
No. We give him the benefit because So I'm gonna give her the same benefit we would give him. I'm giving her the same benefit.
Women don't give the man.
Women
don't give none.
I'm respect Remy Ma on bars alone. The girl be spitting. I'm gonna respect her.
I said musically, I messed with
And
her.
I know you respect her because she gave her that sheather.
And you already
No doubt. All right, y'all. Respect or reject it. Lil Duval.
I respect it.
I like Lil Duval.
You got no reason.
I
to
respect it. I
respect Lil Duval.
He be saying some problematic stuff online, but I like Lil Duval.
I respect it.
I don't think nobody. Go ahead. Just.
When he got in an accident, was it an accident he got in when he couldn't walk? What happened?
He got in an accident. When
he got in an accident, I went to Wildin' Out, and they had to wheel him out in a wheelchair. And the last little part of the episode, he was able to stand up, and that was real. I saw that live, and that was real crazy. I was like, yeah, man. It's crazy when you see like the people that you kind of grew up watching, and then you see like even Tracy Morgan. You know, he had that stroke and then had to come back. Sinbad, and they started coming back because they didn't. Yeah, so I respect that. I respect Duval. And that song, y'all. I'm living my best life.
I ain't going back and forth. I ain't going back and forth with you niggas. That's my anthem right there.
Yep.
All right, y'all. Last one for the night. Last one. We out. Respect or reject it. Mike Epps. I respect Mike Epps, man. I like Mike Epps. I ain't got no reason to reject Mike Epps. Plus, he's from the Midwest.
He had a kid. How old is he?
I don't just why you always want to kill? Why you got a problem with older men having babies?
55.
She don't want you to be old having a baby. She do not like that shit. She gonna kill you. She gonna kill you in about 20 years. She gonna put you in the grave. I don't want you to be around for the kid get grown. What's the problem, Jizzle, with my Epps, Jizzle? Go ahead.
I just asked a question, Mac. You just made this something dark, and I wouldn't even go in there. What is wrong?
You normally be like, you don't want nobody older. Why you got it? I don't want to be dating nobody old and they having kids. Go ahead, Jizzle. Go ahead.
We talking about Mike Epps. I'm not trying to marry or date Mike Epps. I'm just trying to figure out. Trying to figure out how old the young lady that he had the kid by is, and if he one of them weird old dudes that prey on 20-year-olds to have kids. Because y'all know there's some people like that. Robert De Niro just had a kid, and somebody else just had a kid.
Al Pacino, them niggas in their 80s.
Yeah. So
right.
I think that's a little weird energy, but I like Mike Epps. I think he's funny. He got this show on Netflix, The Upshaws. Y'all ever seen it?
No. Yes.
It's funny. It's funny. I be dying at The Upshaws. So I respect Mike Epps.
Respect. Everybody respect that. Make sure we hit the chat.
I didn't respect it.
Okay, Don. Okay. Well, you brother, go ahead.
I reject it.
Talk about it.
I don't find the nigga funny. I find him funny in movies, but I don't find him funny in stand-up. And you're supposed to be a stand-up comedian, so I reject him. Sorry.
I'll say this too. Even though he was a part of the Friday franchise, he never fully replaced Chris Tucker.
No, he did not.
Like it was not the same. Like it's funny.
You cannot replace Chris Tucker.
But Chris Tucker, like first Friday, the first Friday.
Classic.
Like
classic.
Classic. The rest of them, I'll watch it if it's on BET, you know. But my favorite Friday actually was the one with Cat Williams and Ricky Smiley, where Ricky Smiley played the crackhead. And that's not my favorite. My favorite Friday that wasn't the first Friday was that, and they had the Christmas. Yeah, that one was funny. And Terry
on your balls.
Yeah, that was funny. But it had nothing to do with Mike Epps. Like Mike Epps wasn't the part I'm laughing at. I'm laughing at crackhead Ricky Smiley and pimp
Money Mike.
Yeah.
Mike.
Yeah.
So all right, so I respect it, Jizzle respected, and Don rejected. All right. Came with them all, Mike. Well, hey, it's been another amazing episode of the Purple Panties Podcast, man. I want to thank the chat for rocking with us. Hey, man, shout out. I can't do this without my, of course, Jizzle, my amazing co-host. Dom coming in, bringing in that energy, man, every single week from Raw Sex Podcast. Hey, everybody's information is always in the description. Make sure you go follow them. You can get Jizzle her T-shirts and is always in the description. Dom's information, please go follow his podcast. He drops new content weekly for the most part. If regardless, go binge watch all the Dom shit. Go listen to all of it and get caught up. Dom, anything you want to tell the people before we go? Anything to look out for this week coming up?
No. Just thank y'all. Thank y'all for the support. Thank you for having me on. The
Always.
laughs. It's a good Friday to joke with Jizzle and you. So it's
Oh, man.
beautiful.
Well,
Hey, I did have one thing. You know what? Just I can't from talking to you the last. I think you and my wife would be great friends. Because you like to do the poetry thing. She like to do. She heavy in church. Yeah, all that. That's what I be taking from like the conversations we done had. Hey, I might send her your whatchamacallit. You like you need a woman friend.
She need a friend. Hey, she need a friend. She need a friend. She need a friend. Mac, I don't know anybody, Mac. I can't. She'll get.
Hey, and she's from East Atlanta, so hey.
Oh, she from Atlanta? Your wife from Atlanta?
Yeah, she's from East Atlanta.
I didn't know that.
She from Decatur, baby. Decatur way is great.
Decatur way is greater. Oh, you know.
Hey, boy. Hey, them Atlanta people, they be proud about Atlanta, boy. Hey, Dom, I did an interview yesterday with Jizzle Law in the chat. Hey, TL, ho. Hey, TL. I said, Atlanta love Atlanta, boy.
Seriously, you go to a concert here, they be like, Atlanta, we love you. Be like, ATL.
They love Atlanta, boy.
It's a vibe. You'll never know. Yeah, I have an announcement though.
Go ahead, Jizzle. What you got for us for the people? What you got?
I won't be here on the 27th, y'all.
You mean Love Is Blind? We know. We got you.
No. Even though I
No.
tried to get people to vote for me, they was asking people to put their Instagram on there to so hopefully they pick me, but we'll see. But no, y'all, that's homecoming. I'm gonna be at homecoming. I'm the junior class sponsor. I gotta be there at the homecoming, support my kids, my babies. They like, can you please come to homecoming and can you please come to senior night? And I'm like, okay, children. Tam love the kids. Come on.
Treat love the kids.
Tam love the kids.
Okay, so the 27th, guys, we're actually gonna take off because again, we won't have a show. So that's Friday after next. We won't have a show, guys. So we're good next Friday. We'll see you same time. Jizzle, anything else before we get out of here?
Anything else? Hi.
We out, man. Hey, y'all. We out. She's sleepy, man. On behalf of everybody, man, I love y'all, man. God bless y'all. We see y'all next Friday.